My name is China. Welcome to another episode of the Mandems Voice.
Come on, somebody.
Come on. If this is the first time that you're watching, I say thank you for watching. I ask that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you're really in your bag, then hit the super chat and donate to the channel. And make sure you drop comments because I always read the comments and I definitely clap back if some of you guys get too cheeky. So I'm gonna get straight into it. Shout out to the guests here. But guys, I want to talk today about the price of fame, the cost of fame, what people are willing to do for it, what's currently going now in social media, the rise of OF, the rise of reality TV shows, the influencer culture, just basically, yeah, like what are you really willing to do? And shout out to you women as well. I want to know, what's the price of your room? How much does your room cost? I know that's a lot, right? So we're going to get straight into it. So with that being said, I want to go to the guy in the middle, man. Fresh from Big Brother.
What's happening, my brother?
What's going on, man?
Good, man. Obviously taking it all in. It was a mad experience.
Yeah.
Didn't really have a plan to ever do any reality TV, but this is what happens when you take banter too far, innit? And you're just like, go on and I'll see what this is about.
So introduce yourself and just let everyone know who you are.
My name's Marcello Spooks. I'm a musician, just a general creative. I've done a few acting jobs here and all of that stuff. And yeah, music, I've had a bit of success with my music, writing for people and some great moments, which I'm very proud of. But I guess I came to a stage in my life where I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? I was working a job, doing youth mentoring and TikTok stuff and all that stuff. And I was just like,
what, the youth mentoring is not fulfilling now? I don't want to help the youth.
Youth mentoring is a passion of mine. I'm always going to do that. But when you have big dreams for yourself and you have been pursuing music for years and you saw yourself, you know, doing big things, and then you kind of get trapped in this cycle of, you know, getting up, going for work, and you kind of losing yourself a little bit, you do kind of ask yourself some questions about, is this what I want to do for the rest of my life?
So how did you get into Big Brother then?
So I used to smash the TikTok live stuff.
Yeah.
I actually jumped on TikTok live because I felt like there was a bit of my confidence lacking. I've always been quite confident, but when it came to like all the camera stuff, I found I'd get a bit nervy. So I jumped on the TikTok live stuff just to iron out some creases, and I was right, you know. When I first came off my TikTok live, I was trembling, bro. I had 5 people watching and I'd come off like, oh my God, like, but then after time, I built up this confidence and I built up a big community of people, and they always used to say to me, you should do Love Island. People always say that to me anyway, but they said on this one particular day, you should do Love Island, you should do Big Brother. And I said, you know what, I would actually do Big Brother. Love Island for me is a bit too much. But I was like, I'll do Big Brother. In fact, and then one girl was like, you know the auditions are open right now. So I was like, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do it right after this. And I did. I ended the live, I applied, I had a fresh trim that day, was feeling myself. And yeah, lo and behold, it just kept going.
Yeah.
It just kept going. And I'll be real with you, bro, and girls as well. I don't know about you lot, but for me, not that I've applied for reality shows ever in my life, but I've tried to do bare things and always fell short.
What's some of the things that you've done and you fell short at?
Like obviously with music, bro, so much.
Would you sing, you rap?
I sing, I rap. And there's been plenty of times in my life where I've put together a mad project, I put money into it, I put it up on GRM daily, and I come away with like 10K views. And it's heartbreaking, and I've had that many times in my life. My whole life is that. And
I'm sure a lot of artists have felt that as well, though.
Of course, a lot of people have felt that. That's the course of life, and success is built when you have the resilience to keep fighting through. So the fact that these auditions that I was going to, I was getting a call back, kept getting a call back. It was a new thing for me because it was always something where people would be airing me or I wouldn't get to the next spot. So, you know, they leave a month between the next time they holler, you think, oh, I haven't got it. And then boom, you'd get a random call from, this is Big Brother, we want to come to the next audition. And that kept happening for 6 to 8 months, I would say. I applied in March. I went in September. And yeah, man, I just followed the universe signs, to be honest. I didn't really know what I was doing with it. I knew I wanted to put my newfound confidence to the test. I knew that I was ready to shake off some of these old ways of viewing myself, because I come up in the ends. Yeah. I come up around people that might look at that and be like, don't do that. That's mad. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that there was more to me than just the music thing, or there was more to me than rapping. Hence why my music evolved into the melodic stuff. I knew I had something to offer people, and for me, it was just about shaking.
So you was a runner-up, right?
Yeah.
So that was second place, right?
Second
close,
place,
man.
yeah.
Close.
Yeah, it was a really good.
I know you pissed you didn't win.
Pardon?
You pissed you didn't win, right?
Bro, I'll be real with you. Like, it would have been nice to walk away with the money. But
Facts. Listen.
How much is it again?
It's originally 100K,
100K.
but Big Brother did some like side quest where someone won. My boy Shegan, big up Shegan, he won 10K, so it went down to 90K for the winner. But on a real,
I can't lie, you're pissed. 90K, I'm pissed. I'm pissed that I didn't win, and I'm even more pissed that my boy took 10K of the money too.
yeah, but big up Shegan, he deserves.
Big up
it. He's a
Shegan
good
for the
boy,
10K.
man.
I mean, I'm sure it's brought about opportunity.
Massive opportunities, you know. I've done.
He's here. What
You
you
may
talking
make
about?
over 100K, as in that's what I mean.
Nah, not from here, but I mean,
Long term.
I've done a lot of things which I've always dreamt of doing as a musician in just the last 2 weeks alone. You know, BBC One Extra had me on with Remy Bergs. She's
yeah, I was
amazing.
locked into that show. Still.
Yeah, she played.
She played your song.
She spanned my tune, which is coming out. Shooting a music video tomorrow morning as well, like a big music video. And I've had an interview with Zizi Mills. I love Zizi. I've been a fan of hers for.
Yeah, I saw you on
years.
Zizi's show. Shout out to Zizi.
I've been in her DMs for years. I'm fan.
Man's like I've been in her DMs for years, sliding.
I have been, yeah, but to no avail. But no, I had a great conversation with her. I'm a big fan of hers, and obviously there's been loads of little things, but Big Brother make it very clear from the audition process. Don't expect this to be something that changes your life. And I didn't go on it for that. I genuinely went on there to push myself and to see what happens. You know,
That's it. Loyce, listen, you've gone viral a few times. You've been online a few times. You're not a stranger to it.
Yeah.
So I think you kind of fit in with the conversation. What's going on over here? The price of fame, the cost of celebrity, whatever you want to call it. This online lifestyle, media, personality, whatever you describe yourself as, of what you've experienced of it as. I want to talk to me about the highs of it.
Ooh.
I want to start with the highs first.
The highs of being out there.
Yeah.
It is the attention.
Okay, cool.
It is. It is people fucking with you. Literally. You put yourself out there. We've all created profiles. Do you get what I'm saying? And you're putting out the content that you hope sticks. And when you put out an idea or some sort of content, obviously, whatever you're doing, and people roll with you and they're like, I like what you're doing, that means the world.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? We're hardwired for connection. You know, that's literally our genetic makeup. And so I've had people reach out to me, like literally like, babe, I wish I could be your friend. Like your personality, the way you are, I feel like we gel. They'll tell me their stories. You know what I'm saying? We're exchanging notes. And it's like I've made genuine connections with people. Do you know what I'm saying? Just because I've put myself out there.
Yeah.
So I would say definitely that's the high.
Give me the lows.
Oh, the attention.
But I thought that attention was a high.
It's a double-edged sword. It's a two-sided coin. So the positive attention obviously is great, but then the other side is that, yeah, the attention remains there. So it's like if you're having a shit day, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? The attention may still be all on you, and you may need time out, and you can't because you're a content creator now. Do you get what I'm saying? Like you've got a business to run in a sense.
Yeah.
You know? Also, if you make one wrong move that people don't like, if you say a statement that people don't agree with, for example, all of that positive attention can switch to negative.
Yeah.
And you can go from being loved to being hated.
Tell me a time that you've gone from being loved to being hated, to being the golden girl to being hated. Because I'm just, give me an example of when you've been loved to being hated.
When I shared my cheating story.
Okay.
I am very aware that cheating is wrong, and I am not asking for society to condone it. I am literally just willing to share my story. Do you get what I'm saying? And yeah,
why was
people
it we'll come to that. But why was it important for you to share your story? Why did you say, because you had, why did you feel the need that I have to tell this story?
Do you know what? That's a good question, because the truth is I don't need to. Let's put that out there. Okay. I did it because I wanted to. Okay. Part of it is because I know there's a platform I'm going to build. I'm in the process of building.
Don't say that now before
someone
steal your platform and build it. You just see that, you say it and someone just threw the bag at it.
No, I won't say too much, but there's definitely stuff in the works. And it's going to be around like mental health and stuff, because obviously I'm doing neuroscience at uni. You know, because I love studying neuroplasticity. I do believe that we as people can heal ourselves. Obviously, you know, some people believe in God and divine intervention, all those things. But I do believe as people, basically, we can become our best selves.
Yep.
And if I want to help people become their best selves, I think I need to be a bit vulnerable as well and share where the mistakes I've made in life, or some of the ventures I've taken that haven't been the best, but I have made a life after that.
So you went viral telling the story.
Yeah.
But then, how did that affect your life then? Once the story's
mate,
out,
I didn't want to leave the house. I felt like Satan. Like people were literally just on this she's for the streets, and the truth is, it was mainly men.
I mean, I think that's understandable, right?
Right. So that's what's interesting is that women are more quiet, and I think the reason why, this is my assumption, the reason why is because women have been knowing men are mad. But for men, I feel like because it's like we always obviously do men are trash. Now a girl has come forward and confessed to cheating. Oh, we're gonna rip her to shreds.
I don't know.
We're gonna rip her to shreds.
When I saw your story, I thought people would care, but Pete, they don't care. The reason that men care, but women don't care. The reason why women don't,
a lot of women reached out to me,
but they don't really care. They all said, "Oh, well, she's been honest. You know, she's owning up to it. She's putting her hand into." They're giving reasons why it's okay because she's changed. Oh, at least she's been honest. At least she's telling them. But if a man came onto a program and said, "Listen, I cheated on my missus with my work colleague or whatever, but I'm sorry that I did it, but it was for this reason," they're gonna crucify him. So.
but you know what? I will say this: we don't have many examples of men just coming forward and confessing. I think as in what I'm saying is we don't have many. We don't have many examples. What the main examples that we have are men denying something until a video comes out, and then after that they have a video in Bali apologizing to everyone to say, "Oh, actually, yeah, I did abuse." You know what I'm saying? Or we have men that are cheating on their wives secretly, bring her onto screen with a bonnet on her head to pretend to everyone that she's absolutely fine in that relationship when she's clearly not.
Jackson.
That's what men do.
But I don't think...
Don't say, actually, I did this.
No, but even if you put out and said, "I did this," no one is going to say, "Oh, at least she's been honest." So when a woman leaves her home or breaks her home up, right, and leaves her family for any reason, her mental health, for any reason, but women are going to say, "Oh, she did it for her mental health, she did it for peace, she did it for growth." When a man leaves, he's a deadbeat. Why can't a man leave for his mental peace, for his mental health, for his peace, for his growth?
There is a
so
average.
when a woman cheats, why did she cheat? There's a reason for it. There's never a reason for why a man cheats. So all I was saying, when your story came out, I find it quite interesting. I just realized that women don't care about men. They don't care because
I feel like it's because a lot of the time, as women, we have a lot more control over our sexual urges, whereas men don't. So when a woman cheats, there's a lot more reason behind it versus when a man cheats.
How do you mean?
I agree.
Because men, like, you guys are just like, you're a lot more, like I said, your sexual urges are like not so controlled. Like you could have so many different people like in front of you that are attractive. And even if you're in a relationship, men are more likely to be like, yeah, they're going to go for it.
So doesn't make it worse then? So, because what you're saying for men, it's an urge, yeah? And you're pretty much saying it's part of being a man, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then when your wife cheats or your missus cheats, it's a lot worse because she's calculated and she's thought about it.
Because it's usually like something that we're missing in a reason why, like, because...
So that doesn't make it any better.
No.
I'm just saying.
There's usually a reason behind it. It's not just because we found the man sexy.
So if there's a reason for cheating, as long as there's a reason for cheating, you can cheat.
No, but that's what I was saying. That's why I said.
I'm trying to figure it out because
I know.
Because if that's the case, then men can say the same thing.
Sharing my story is not saying that I want society to condone cheating.
No, I'm not saying about you. I'm saying about the reaction to your story.
Yeah, what it is that, remember, on average, statistics say that on average, the happiest people on this earth are married men and single women.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So the reason why there's a bigger reaction or like there's a much more understanding like, okay, what's going on with the woman is because on average a lot of married men are actually happy because a lot of their needs are actually met by their wives.
Yeah.
Because we're so thoughtful, we're forward thinking. You're thinking about dinner from the moment you've woken up. Men sometimes we can forget. Men can forget sometimes. You get what I'm saying? So for me, I'm like, when I hear a man's cheated, I'm like, you probably did it just because you wanted to. Because let's be honest, your wife probably is giving you what you need at home, but you're still not happy. But do you know how many married women are living single?
How do you mean?
Do you know how many women are married? As in, there's a man in the house, but they feel like a single woman, or they feel like a single mum, but there's a man in the home.
I don't know. Like I find it. I don't know. I don't know how many
women are in their masculine energy, even though they're married.
But they pick that man they married though.
True.
So I just find it hard to sympathize if. Yeah, I don't know. I can understand it, but Yeah, just like when man moan about their girl, I don't listen to men that moan about their girls or they moan about their baby moms. You picked her. That's your baby mom. What are you moaning about? I
Okay,
don't,
fair. You give the same
Of
treatment.
course I do. You feel
I don't see it as much, China. I'm just gonna be
because
honest.
men don't come moaning to me because I tell them, what are you moaning for? Women come moaning.
As I got older,
Fair.
one thing I've realized is that men and women are so similar, they don't even realize.
Go on, talk to me.
I think that when you look at, so if I put 10 girls, 10 boys in here, there's going to be 3 of them that are open to cheating, 3 of them that aren't, and 4 of them that are kind of in between. And you average it out. Really do, as I've got older, really think there's no difference, bro. I'm telling you now, I think women and men are just the same. There isn't no difference, bro. I went to a party the other day, I got a girl throwing herself at me.
Yeah.
She's got a boyfriend.
Yeah, but you're famous now.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Famous.
Bro.
He's like, nah, I was getting that
It was
before.
happening before though, and I hate that because I will never go with a girl with a boyfriend ever. I put my foot down on that. I will never go with a girl with a boyfriend, and I won't go with a girl that's been with one of my boys ever. Yeah. But I'm telling you now, girls do it all the time.
I mean, wait. What do you mean you won't go with her? You want wife or you won't do what?
I wouldn't wife 100%. But
I hope you wouldn't.
It would
Yeah,
take.
but what if
L.
it was ages ago?
Nah, don't matter to me.
Can't wife
Breaker. I've been there before.
No, you can. If it's a like just a side, yeah, you can do your thing.
The side thing.
But if it's
yeah,
man's
but-
ex,
but
no, you can't.
If it's a serious,
No, you can't ever go.
relationship,
Fair.
I wouldn't go there. But
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
never go with a girl if I know she's got a boyfriend. In fact, it actually upsets me, to be honest with you.
Why?
Because it makes me lose my faith in
Yeah,
the woman that I
yeah,
might
I
end
get
up
you.
being with. Like, oh, is that
what you
how
would
you
do?
want to? I don't even want to talk.
But you have to
about it.
understand something.
Yeah.
Like certain women, this is how it is. Women cheat as much as men do.
That's my point.
They just better at hiding it.
That's my
the only
point.
difference.
That men and
Who
women
did
are the
these
same.
Studies. I really
We're all
want
the
to know.
same.
Women cheat.
I can't lie to you. I don't
one of
believe
the
it.
Okay, one of the reasons that women always say to men about holidays, like boys' holidays and stuff, and they get is because they know what they do on girls' holidays with the boys. Now, you wouldn't have a problem with a boys' holiday as a woman, but it's because you know what you girls do on your girls' holiday with the boys on the holiday, so you have an issue, 100%. So it becomes one of those things, like, because if you wouldn't have an issue with it, just like we have an issue with it because we know what goes on there, and if anyone that's a Mandem, they know, so it tends to come. This is what it tends to come. Anyway, Suki, I haven't introduced you.
Yes,
Hello.
girl.
Suki gal,
What's good?
what's good? Who is Suki?
So Suki is a creative being. I'm at a stage in my life where I'm exploring new like capabilities. Like I started off being a musician.
Okay.
So I'm a singer and I make beats as well. And
Singer,
now-
producer. Okay, what are you doing
Yeah,
now?
I'm a producer. So now I'm moving into the content creation space. So I'm an influencer.
Oh, okay. What are you
Come on.
influencing?
I influence in like just being like a drippy lifestyle goddess.
Lifestyle
Galactic
goddess.
goddess.
Galactic goddess.
Okay,
It's
girl.
giving
Teach me.
crazy, lighty. I'm just being honest.
How many
Yeah.
followers
Wow.
qualify as an influencer? I had this debate in Big Brother, and I got a bit of stick for it.
know what?
Okay, so I think definitely in the terms of like being able to create an income out of it, it's like 10K.
10K, yeah.
So
Okay, this is how it's.
10K followers makes
and
me.
it's a micro, yeah, you're a micro.
I wouldn't agree, but yeah.
No, so,
In
okay.
terms of like
10K on
how
Insta.
brands will work with
So
you.
brands judge things differently, yeah.
Yeah.
So 10K on Insta is like a benchmark to say, okay, you got influence, yeah. Yeah, it's no 10K. You will only be. First of all, I think you can only start your members groups at 10K or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can only do certain things with Instagram at 10K, and then certain brands will invite you to certain things only at 10K on Instagram. They will say, if you got 10K, you can come to this, right? Then TikTok, they will judge things differently. They'll be like, right, micro like 20K to 50K. Then they'll be like, you need to have over 100K and above to get into these types of things. And then they will, and then you literally, if you got 100K,
and even like your video views and stuff.
yeah,
are on
they'll,
TikTok.
and then they'll do it like that. I think,
TikTok is another world. Man.
I think, but
Love to, though.
it's how. I'm just saying how brands kind of look at you. For me personally, I mean, you're an influencer as soon as you can pull people into whatever. But how they look at it and how they want to monetize it and what they look at it is 10K for Instagram is the benchmark, and after 10K you're real.
So man's an influencer apparently now.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
See,
of course.
personally, I was an influencer before in real life, so it's just been translating my influentialness in real life to the internet. I've
Online.
not really been massive on posting my lifestyle and like a constant poster, but if you see me out, then you'll know. Like you have to be there to know it. But that's
How do you maintain it, babe? How do you do
maintain
the drippy? Lifestyle.
It's just normal for me. Like I've just always loved
It's
fashion.
normal. It's just normal. I'll
Like, I
try.
don't wake up like
No,
this. You know?
like seriously, like even like for the makeup and stuff, I wear makeup every day. I'm always in lashes and got my nails done, and like I just love fashion and like makeup and stuff. So it's just normal.
I mean, I suppose what you do, but I can't stand. I mean, I don't mind a bit of makeup, like like a tiny bit, but I don't like.
You don't like a full face beat.
I don't like full face beat.
You haven't got that much makeup on.
No, it's not so. That's not that. I don't like wigs.
Yeah.
I hate wigs. Hate weaves.
Yeah.
Natural base.
What did you say?
You know what?
Yeah.
I've just,
Like-
but I don't hate it like that. I've just realised that I just don't approach women with wigs.
That's fair.
Would you like? Would you like? What kind of hair do you like?
Just anything that's not a wig.
Yeah.
I can even do. You could do one level shaved.
Yeah.
Like, do
like
you get me? I just, and it's not because of. I realised something. That's something for me.
Is
right?
it the
Yeah, that's
catfishing
fair.
thing?
And I'm not-
Because all right, here's the thing,
Go on.
right? I'm new to the wig game because
Are
I
you new?
just
Was you-
I
you
used to
usually
have
have-
long all my life. I've had like long hair. I used to have dreads,
Yeah. Oh.
and now I cut my hair a few months ago. And for
Why
me,
you cut your hair for?
because I wanted a change. It was a bit of a. It was like
Or pixie cut.
well.
Pixie
Yeah,
cut
right
got-
now it's a pixie
Why,
cut.
why
but
pixie
really,
cut got all the
As in-
black girls gas
I
right
don't
now?
like short hair.
All the
How
black
many
girls
you
are
got
cutting
now?
their hair. Doing
no,
pixie.
this
Oh,
is
is it all covered?
Yeah, this
Oh,
is a wig
okay.
now. But I realized once I cut my hair, I was like, oh shit, now my hair's got to grow because I really don't like short hair.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm wearing wigs, that's it. But it's really weird because I feel like when I take my wig off, I'm like, no, I don't like it. Like, I feel like femininity is like all about long hair and like, I just love flipping it. So is it because like, that part of like, say why you don't like wigs because when a girl takes her wig off, or is it
They stink.
the fake? What?
They stink.
No, they
course they-
shouldn't.
They shouldn't, but fair. Okay.
Let's be real. Come on, like.
Like my wig smells now because of straighteners.
Okay, cool.
No, it's
So,
that
I haven't
burnt
smelt
smell.
it. I haven't smelt it. I'm just saying.
Mine is that burnt
I-
smell right now.
Listen, see the burnt. I don't like it.
Burnt.
I don't like what it represents. Basically, I've spoken about it on a deeper level, but I can't even bother with doing that because they always
Yeah.
tell me you just hate black women and hate black women's hair. So I'm not gonna do it on a deeper level. I'm gonna just say I don't like it. It's a preference and standard I have for myself. I don't
Yeah.
like it. So if I go outside, I don't want to see no girl. Like no, I don't want to see I don't know. Like I don't want to approach a woman. No, I just don't want to do it. I don't want to find out what it looks like later. I want to see you how it is. But
Yeah.
if you have your wig on, I'm not gonna come up to you and start trying to yank it off your head.
Yeah.
Wear your wig. So
You're
I'm
not
saying
trying to
you-
change no.
No, I'm
You will pick what
because
you
my
want.
brother said to me the other. I said to he was like, oh, you know, because he was like my missus used to wear wig when I met her. Now you know she wears natural, so you know you can get her out of the show. I said no, I ain't even trying to wait for that. I'm not even trying to get you out of that era into a natural. It's long.
Yeah.
I want to meet you in your natural era.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
That's all it is. And I think if you can, I don't like it.
You don't mind braids though.
I love braids. See, I've said,
like braids.
I've said protective style to your ethnicity. So
Right,
So
okay.
if it was a braid style, if it was an afro style, I have no problems in your wig.
So you see braids as she's still embracing.
Well, of course, that's
Natural
that's the
beauty.
extension braid.
Just adding the extension.
No, that's still that's an aesthetic. It's a what you want to call it, a black culture aesthetic.
Like,
Braids
let's
is,
just say I got blonde braids. Like some girls like get
That look good.
blonde box braids.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, it's still braids.
yeah, because
Colors blonde is definitely not my natural.
I know, but I'm gonna allow you some color, man. This is
Fair.
not about policing you.
Yeah,
this is
okay.
not about.
Have you had a short-haired girl before, like bald? Like
Yeah, slap it, bow.
Pixie
Yeah, I
cut.
had one before.
Big booty thing.
Naya Napa, yeah.
Big
Mine's
back
a big
thing,
booty,
yeah, 100%.
big boobie
They
as
have
well.
to because when you ain't got
Yeah,
no
don't
hair, you
forget
need to have
that.
big back and breast.
Otherwise, it just is
Oh.
boring, basically.
Cause you can't
wait,
be
wait.
no
Can you
hair,
just-
no back, and no breast. Then your boy.
Mm-mm.
Do you
your
just
boy.
say if you have no hair, you have to have bum and breast?
Yeah, that's like as a man. If you got no hair, you need to have a beard. You can't have no hair and no beard, looking like a bowling ball. It's mad. Like, girl, you would. That's why you always see Paul Bridges. You always see him bald head and beard.
You and
You always see him Paul bald. If he shaves that off, he's gonna look like a bowling ball,
Or a thumb, yeah.
like a thumb. He
Yeah,
will.
thumb.
He literally thumb.
Yeah.
Just put your two fingers and just roll him down. Shout out to Paul. That's my guy though. Still, but I'm just saying.
I think
like,
there's plenty of natural girls though. Plenty. As much as
Yeah,
there's,
there is.
as much as the wig stuff is obviously in business, there are a lot.
I
of
love that you
natural
said
babes.
that. So I went out. I've been out, and even the other night I was at a gala, and it was different people. I remember, I think 6 or 7 like proper black women that I saw like in there. All of them wigs. Now for someone like me, so all of them wigs, whatever you want to call it, the bust down Brazilian, European style wigs, cool. Now I don't want my woman to have that style of hair because it's not from her hair, like natural, whatever, innit? That equates to me if I dated a woman that wasn't black and every day she was coming with braids and afro hair, I would look at her like, what are you doing?
Do you know what?
I would actually look at her like, you mad? Like, what you do? I would actually say to her, what are you doing? Like, if that's what I wanted,
Yeah.
man's gonna go and be with a black girl. Like, but why you keep trying to do black girl hairstyles? Do you understand? I would actually say to her, what are you doing? Let me give you another one. Do you think that the English the pub guy, are gonna come home and let his missus start coming home and, oh my, you look like Beyonce? You know, you're not gonna have it. They're gonna have something to say. But when a black man says something, it's so speaking of a black woman's hair, you hate black women's. No, we're just telling you, yo, like that. And then once they realize they can't say anything, they're not gonna say it. So I don't have no problem with what you do with your hair. It's just it was a deeper conversation about what we say to our younger girls and that type of conversation. They didn't want to hear it.
You say that because I do feel like it is almost like a westernization of the hair because weirdly, for me, as like growing up with dreads, like, which is my natural habitat, natural hair, like as a black person with afro hair, I feel like there's almost an attack on ethnicity when it comes to black women and our hair because a lot of the opportunities that have opened up to me since cutting my hair, I feel like it is because of my identity and I feel like people see me as a lot more accessible to a certain type of market. Whereas when I had dreads, even when it comes down to like I do modeling and stuff, I feel like they would be like, oh, the characteristic isn't for dreads. I'm like, how is my dreads gonna affect what clothes or what I look like? Like, oh, because it's too ethnic. But if I got a wig on now, suddenly I can fit any categoristic. Like, is that even a word? Like any kind of look that they're going for is like, oh yeah, you're accessible now to a market. Whereas why is not a woman with an afro hair or with dreadlocks like? Yeah, so definitely I agree with that. It's only just I don't like having short hair, so I'm in my protective style era until my hair grows again.
Okay. I'm in my protective style. It's just a conversation.
No, I hear what you're saying. I mean, I'm a woman that wears wigs, and the truth is, it's created like a face dysmorphia for me.
How do you mean?
Like when I take off a wig now, I'm like, oh snap! Like I feel like
that's what I look.
Eagle.
That's what I look like.
Do you know? Obviously, unless my afro's out, kind of thing, and it's glory. But like when I take off a wig and I got my little cane rose. Yeah,
I think I've seen your natural. Have you ever posted your natural hair on social media before? Yeah, I think I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah. And the truth is, I do prefer wearing wigs. That's the truth. I don't prefer having my natural hair out.
Okay.
That's the truth. I have not fully embraced my natural hair. But the truth is, a lot of women are not willing to own that. So you'll be told, oh, you hate black women because you've shared a preference. But the truth is, maybe that person's triggered in that moment because they know they can't give you that natural girl.
Why do you think that is? Do you think it's like, I feel like it's beauty standards, like made people feel like it's not.
Yeah, I think some grace has to be given to black women only because of how far we've had to come. Because from the dawn of time, have been seen as bottom barrel. Do you get what I'm saying? So, as in from the dawn of time, black women have not been seen as the most desirable. So, you're dealing with. I mean, even amongst black men. Do you get what I'm saying? We know that even within the black community, colorism exists.
Yeah.
Colorism exists within every community. Literally
it's true. It's just to say
like
that...
Not apart from with black
men. Asian community, colorism is deep in the Asian community.
Peak.
Very deep in the Asian community.
I feel like I agree with what she's saying in terms of men versus women, like especially for black people. Like as black women, if you're lighter skinned, it's seen as more desirable. And like the lighter it gets, and like darker skinned women are suddenly not, unless you westernized yourself. But with black men, it's like the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Like, so we're definitely
there's a fetishization.
I don't know.
Towards black men.
Listen,
aesthetic. There's this aesthetic.
Listen, I'm big enough and old enough to say.
But a lighty man is like laughed at. Like.
No, it's cool. He's good. He's good. I think black women don't want to compete. A lot of them, They don't. And
Compete in
they,
what?
they just don't want to.
Who?
Yeah, with who?
They don't want to compete with each other. And it is
I
a
think that's why they wear wigs.
We don't want to, because
but you have to though.
Why?
Because I have to compete with him, and he knows he has to compete with me. It's always a competition because there's only when there's only one wife. Not every girl out there is a wife, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a competition, and we're all in competition for each other. The problem is women, particularly black women, do not want to compete, and when it comes to compete, they want to start blaming other things and start saying, "Oh, it's because of skin color, because of all these." It just comes down to this. A lot of the women that I see complaining about skin color, they're out of weight. They're overweight. They don't look good. No, I'm gonna be honest. I keep seeing women that look terrible. They're overweight. They're aesthetically not pleasing, and they complain about another girl, and it's not a skin color. She's in shape. She looks better than you. Now you could pick a dark. If it was a dark skin girl, they jump a scale out a dark skin. Like I said, she could. Listen, bald head, just make sure you got batty check. Listen, you could, on a light skin go with all the hair, just, if you're proper, right? Stop making it about, oh, she's dark skin, or she's light skin, that's the reason. When a dark skin guy gets with a light skin girl, they always got a problem with it. There's always a conversation, there's always a problem, right? When I've looked at black, I've always looked at, and this is how, in the Pan-Africanism mindset, right? The hues of black and the shades of black, it goes from the lightest of light of albino, but it's not albino, it's still black, to the darkest of darkest, almost blue Sudanese black, like Sudanese, yeah? That is a range of black. It can literally go like that, right, yeah? So if a dark skinned person gets with a light, it's still the range of black. When mixed race people tend to get together, they'll say stuff like, oh, Georgia Smith and Fredo, they look like brother and sister. You know, like they'll make all these jokes, but I have no problem with when a light skinned woman gets with a dark skinned guy, or a dark skinned woman gets a light skinned woman, or white person. I have actually no issues with it. But what I've tend to found is a lot of times people will try to make up all these reasons other than the fact that is this. Colorism stems from slavery times, where it stems from the dark you are, you was out in the fields working, the light you are, you was in the house. It stems from that, and it's followed us to kind of where we are. So I don't know, man. I just don't.
You don't think in general, like beauty standards, black women are quite low down, and obviously we've come up, but you don't. I know what you mean in terms of there's like colorism and all that kind of stuff in every culture, but you're looking at the beauty standard of the world. If you get what I'm saying, there is an unspoken one.
Yeah, I get that. Okay, and what's the unspoken beauty standard?
For example, having a body that's really shapely, that's seen as attractive, right? That's a beauty standard that's kind of out there.
But that was not a beauty standard initially. The initial standard was, does my bum look big in this? They didn't want their bum to look big in this. When the girl used to say,
I
does my
remember
bum
that
look
back in the day.
So that's the beauty standard.
You know them chick flicks. Does my booty look big in this? They didn't want it.
They didn't want that.
Yeah.
We always wanted your booty to look big in this. Our standard has never changed. So the European beauty standard, they call it, yeah? That is what is pushed. But who pushes the European beauty standard? Who owns the advertising companies? Who owns the TV companies, the hair? Who owns the relaxer the products? Who owns them? Who's telling you that your hair, your coarse hair is not good, you need to relax it? It's not black men that own these companies, okay? So the aesthetic that is being sold to you and being pushed to you, black men are not selling to you this aesthetic. The black men are saying, we don't like this aesthetic, and whenever we do, stop talking about black woman's hair, black woman's business. The men that own the businesses, the white men and the Asian men that own the beauty industries, that sell you their hair, they tell you you're not beautiful like this. We tell you, and then all you do is keep telling us, stop talking about black women's hair. So where do we find ourselves? You're being sold you've been sold a look that is not being sold to you by black men, that black men do not want.
This is so interesting what you're saying, because for me, my experience growing up is I've been cussed by black boys growing up.
Okay, talk about it.
Obviously, I didn't look the way I look now. Do you get what I'm saying?
Maybe that was the reason, though.
I've been called blick. I've been called blick by girls too. I've had a guy literally go, ugh. And I remember it was non-uniform day.
I've had girls do that too.
I put on my best. Do you get what I'm saying? It's non-uniform.
That's cool
day.
though, man. We all glow up, man.
It's true, but I'm saying that conditioning that came from young black boys.
Yeah.
Do you
But
get
they were
it?
young black boys. Why are you holding young?
But at the same time, remember, I'm too young to understand that.
But
I don't have the understanding that you guys are young and you're gonna grow up and realize you're wrong. I've internalized that. Oh, I'm not attractive as a black girl the way I am, because I used to go to school with my little puff puffs. Do you get what I'm saying? Like if it rains, it's peak because my hair's gonna shrink in front of everybody. You understand? And I did all of that, and I was told I was not attractive in that state. When I started this aesthetic, the tables turn. Do you get it? Am I saying that now I get more genuine men? Not necessarily, but what I'm saying is that there is a difference in approach with me anyway. But I haven't tried the natural aesthetic as a grown woman.
So you think that? Oh, you think that if you all of a sudden went natural, no men would be attracted to you? You wouldn't get the same.
Do you know what? I haven't tried.
Well, I mean,
that's
there
actually
you go then. So,
that's kind of
guys,
me,
so we're gonna
food
put
for thought.
for 2025. We're gonna do a test for Loyce. We're gonna want her to go
Okay.
outside in her natural hair for a whole week outside, film some content in it, and let's see what happens.
you know what?
She's gonna end up
Do that.
by the end of the week. She's gonna be married on the Sunday.
Is that you?
Oh my God!
Do you know
Hey,
what? I'll try that.
you guys heard about Lily Phillips? You know Lily Phillips?
Yes.
No.
You know Lily Phillips, the girl that said she want to sleep with a thousand man.
I thought she did.
Oh, she did.
No.
Trying to break the record.
She didn't, yeah.
Shout out to Bonnie
From the
Blue as
100.
well, because
Oh, yeah, I've heard of Bonnie.
Bonnie Blue. Shout out to Sinners.
I thought they were the same woman.
No, they're different. Bonnie Blue's the original.
I feel bad for Lily Phillips.
Yeah, Lily Phillips is the one that was crying.
Yeah. So I want to play that. So basically, I've heard a lot of people say I feel bad for her because there's a documentary that's gone about her, and then
And she
you know,
cried.
and she started crying and talking about the aftermath of what she was doing, and people looked in, you kind of hear it, you could see it in her face, and it's created a conversation. And like you said, you feel sorry for her. I don't know why you said you feel sorry. She's a multi-millionaire. Don't feel sorry for her.
I feel sorry for her because I think she's, go on, girl, make your money, but I think these decisions are gonna have lasting consequences on her.
Of course,
future.
she's gonna be really rich. Like she really is.
I feel sorry for her that money pushed you.
But why would you feel sorry for her? She doesn't feel sorry. Like you feel sorry for someone that is an adult, that is consenting, that is very calculated and very smart individual. That's got you to feel sorry for them, and they're multi-millionaire.
I feel sorry for
No
her.
one is
that I
forcing
can
her to get.
anticipate this trauma that she's gonna have to process at some point. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Money. Money is money, but at the end of the day, when she's struggling to find value or love in her life, that's something she's gonna have to go through. on her
You don't
own.
think she can? You don't think she considered that? You honestly think she saw that work and thought 100 men?
Let me play this
That's
clip.
wholesome.
Let me play this clip, and we'll get straight into it. Yeah.
I think sometimes like feeling so like robotic, like by the 30th, like when we're getting on a bit, I've got like a routine of like how we're gonna do this, and like it just sometimes you'd like disassociate and be like, like it's not like normal things at all. In my head right now, I can think of like 5, 6 guys, 10 guys that I remember, and that's it. But it's just, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? Like, if I didn't have the videos, I wouldn't have known I've done 100, But yeah. I think that was kind of the hard part, is like conversing with them, and like when they'd kind of be like, oh, like we've only had 2 minutes or 3 minutes and you said 5 on the message.
Did someone say that to you?
Yeah. And obviously it just makes me feel so bad.
Do you think you should feel bad about that?
I guess when you've promised something to people who support you, it's kind of hard
False
to
advertising.
let them down.
But it's up to you, right? Like when
Yeah,
if you-
yeah.
Have you even processed, do you think, what's happened?
Not yet. God, I won't forget.
So that's Lily Phillips. Yeah, basically breaking down a documentary talking about the 100 guys and just saying that, how she feels and how it's left her feeling. You can see her, she's quite upset in it. She's crying, being quite vulnerable, to be fair with you. And I see why that can make you feel sorry for her.
I don't feel sorry for her. Like, I'm mourning for Lily Phillips. Like, it's not that. Do you know what it is, bro? I'll be real.
Go on.
My last girlfriend was heavy in the OnlyFans baby world.
I was just about to ask you, would you wife for...
My last missus
Yeah.
was heavy.
He's gone mad, guys. He's gone
queen
mad.
of that.
Oh,
Queen
wow.
of that.
Wow. No, this is interesting.
What, your wifey was a Queen OF
Of
thing?
Babe Station. Not
Queen Babe? No, that's top slag. Sorry, pardon. But yeah, just respectfully.
Hey.
And I,
Whoa!
Okay.
and I have an inside view on it all.
Go on,
so
let me
it's
hear
like-
it. Let me hear
Well,
it.
my inside view is one which I see these girls, and I've been with a few of them, to be honest with you, bro. Like, I made this clear in Big Brother. I do like the aesthetic of a
OF.
quote unquote stripper, yeah.
Oh,
Wow, you date
fair.
strippers?
Do you know what? This is good.
I'm
This
in
is
love with a
different.
stripper. She
Hey.
got
So
me.
He didn't say anything when you said you like natural babes. Yeah.
Well,
Stop.
you can't compare liking natural hair to liking strippers.
I'm
mean,
so sorry.
it's not
I like all girls.
No,
I like-
no.
you know,
You're
I
looking
remember-
down on his
I'm
preference.
not even looking down on it.
No,
It's just mad to me. I'm not looking down on it. I'm just waiting for him to be honest.
I remember the first time I met a stripper.
Was it a strip club?
No, it was in my smart car. And
What? Wait. That don't even make no sense.
yeah, because we met online and then we linked in my smart car. And I remember the first
Where did
time
you
she
meet
backed
online?
the top off. Facebook, actually. This is years ago, bro. This is even before my ex. But I was like, when I saw her with the top off, I will never forget that moment.
What was the moment? What was it like?
Bow, whoa. I was like, whoa. Because my girl before that had quite a...
Flat chest.
Yeah, so I was like,
peak.
it blew me away, to be honest with you, bro. You're a young man,
Were
bro.
they
You're like
real?
21. No, not real, but they were
They were
amazing.
high.
But I never forget that, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it stayed.
They
with
weren't
me.
real, bro.
Wow.
They weren't, but they felt real. I've felt ones that don't feel real before, though. I don't like that. But anyway, my point is,
Like your fake girls.
I've been with these girls, and I've been in love with a girl. Actually, I would say I've been in love with her.
The love of a stripper is peak, bro. There's a whole
Bro,
song
she's
about
a
that.
human being first.
Yeah, so I have
man.
got a more of a sympathetic view on the thing, and I have lived it, and I have had to go through the process of like, you know, trying to make yourself feel that this is all right.
He lied to himself.
I could never get over it, to be honest, and that was the end of us. And it's sad because she was an amazing girl.
All right, so let's break this down. So you went out with a stripper, yeah,
3 years, yeah.
for 3 years, yeah.
Babe station, not stripper.
Babe station. That's top. That's.
What's the
that's,
difference?
Oh wait, 9 1
difference-
50
The difference, I
50.
guess, is a bit more security. Like they're actually getting paid
Babe
by a
station.
company, and you know, it's
That's the one. That's a channel you can just put on Sky. You just call £1.50 a minute.
yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
but they don't just do Babe Station. They do other stuff as well.
OF and Babe Station.
Babe Station, and they
And
tend
they
to do.
clean up. And they clean up. And they got more money than all of us in this room
Yeah,
put
so,
together.
Yeah.
I can never get swayed by the money. So the one thing that the OF girls they love to do is they love to talk about money.
Yeah.
The first thing they do is, oh, I make this and I make this bank, but that only works for people that like money's their god. So Bonnie Blue, shout out to Bonnie. She showed me she made 50 racks in one day. She showed me her count. Yeah, 50 bags in one day. Cool. You have Lady Phillips, that's a multi-millionaire. Okay, cool. But you see what she's doing. Some of these women, they have children, they have kids that are going to have to grow up and deal with this later on. If you, for example, if this was your mother and do you know what the group chat's going to do to you growing up? Do you know what it's going to be like growing up in year 7 and your mum's an OF? Do you know what's going to...
There are powers out there that can remove everything.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
No,
Bro,
I've seen 90% of it removed.
Bro, 90, 10%, that 10% is enough to destroy your child's life.
Yeah, potentially.
Okay? Let me tell you what will do to you. You try to open up your mouth and get rude. Yeah, we just come, the group chat with the youths, WhatsApp, a video of your mum getting her back blown at by 2 black men. Bro, you're done. You're done.
No, it has
What's
effect.
gonna happen to you is either gonna make you into a bad boy. When I say a bad boy, you're gonna have to be such a bad boy to defend your mum's honor. When man try it, you're gonna have to become a bad boy.
Character building.
And then no one's ever gonna talk to you. No one's ever gonna trouble you. They're gonna be like, raw, don't. But see, my man is a madman. Don't say nothing about his mum's in it, yeah?
Exactly.
Or you're gonna do the opposite. You're gonna become such a shell of the person. You're gonna end up becoming gay. And the reason I'm gonna say because what happens is you become protected now. No one's gonna trouble you. His mum's like, oh, he's a little gay boy. I'm telling you something.
Nothing wrong with being gay.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you how you're gonna have to navigate to get through school.
But
to the
then people
LGBT
are both of those scenarios without having a mum that's a
Bro, take out the
PR
gay
or
stuff, bro.
something.
At the end of the day, people gotta go through.
No, you're missing what I'm trying to say to you.
But
Yeah, no, it's just only because you said
No.
you'll become a shell of yourself.
No, because I'm making you understand it. It's not about, there's nothing, but if you want to be, I'm telling you something, how you're going to have to navigate in order to get through school.
Yeah.
You become protected when you feel no one's going to trouble you. And I'm telling you how it's going to be. They're not going to trouble you. Or you're going to have to become such a bad boy that no one's going to trouble you. But
Yeah.
it's not going to work by just being, no, you're going to get bullied for it. You're going to have to become one of the two. And the reason you become so timid, they can't bully you because it's a violation. Oh, leave that boy. Why are you bullying my man for? That's not fair. Or he becomes the bad boy that no one troubles because they know he's going to shank man up for mentioning his mum. Either way,
I think on a deeper level, G, it's gonna more affect your relationship with your mum. I think it will kind of prevent the intimacy required between a mum and a son to like grow positively. If you've seen your mum in that dynamic, I can imagine how it affects the way you view her. And I think that can have more repercussions than someone dissing your mum or whatever. Like, I get that.
that's just one part of
That's
it.
a battle you have to fight. But on a psychological level, like on some Oedipus complex, Freudian stuff, like that will disturb the relationship a son needs with a mum for it to be beneficial to him. I think that will be the biggest battle.
I think women that are on OF
But I did think about that.
with
That's
kids is
why I didn't
selfish.
have
I think
kids
it's
with that
selfish.
girl. I didn't
Yeah.
have that. And that
And-
was my thinking because
So-
I don't want... I've conducted myself with a certain decorum in my life. You know, I've been... quite like, you know, respectful to my journey, and I've made sure decisions I make don't impact the way people view me. I'm quite respectful. So for me, when I was thinking about linking up with a girl having a baby, she wants to get married, I'm like, it's not really matching up. Do you get what I'm saying? And
As in the one who was babysitting.
yeah.
So you didn't mind
married
sleep,
first.
but you didn't mind sleeping with her, but you didn't want to marry her.
I tried, bro. 3 years, bro. I tried, but it was an ongoing battle. Some days you'd wake up, you're like, no, it's fine. She does what she wants.
Do you know why? It's because you're going against what it is to be a man. You're
and
simping.
eventually I had to let it go.
No, and because you're simping, bro. This is what happens. Yeah, when you allow women, this is why we can't let women run anything. Because when they do, this is what happens. They don't know what's best.
No,
for
they
them.
mind games you.
They don't know what's best for them.
Yeah.
Was it? I kind of want to know more about this girl. As in,
A lovely girl, bro.
where her
Lovely,
head was
genius
at.
girl. Like,
What do you
2
mean?
degrees.
Yeah, exactly. She shows.
I know what you're gonna paint her as.
no.
but I kind of do want to hear a bit of
Lovely
the
girl,
human
man. Couldn't
behind.
say a bad word about
Just
her.
to hear what
is
their
it
dynamic
that's
was.
that's such the big problem? Because it's
She's
sex,
skinning out.
it's
She's
adult
skinning out a pom pom to
entertainment.
the man them.
Okay,
Was
but
she?
like you guys
your
have
girl doing
watched
that?
this
No,
stuff.
no.
You're all you get turned on by it. I'm sure you've had a wank to some porn.
Corn,
Like,
please. Just say corn.
Corn.
For the algorithm.
Excuse
Thank
me.
you.
Beep beep.
It's okay.
So like what? I don't understand how there's worse things that your parents could be known for. Like I don't
What?
feel like there's.
This is
Okay.
no. This is why you need. This is why, no, I'm
Personally,
done.
yeah,
I'm done.
I
This is
just
why
think-
women don't run nothing because they say
Okay.
there's worse things that your
Really,
parents
girl?
could be none.
Yeah.
What's worse? Like
What's worse?
murder?
Yeah.
Wow, that's not even in the same category.
you-
Sex is like sexual entertainment, adult work and stuff is like
What?
it's different.
You don't think it would like mess up your psyche if you saw your dad like was a big
Porn star.
yeah?
Corn.
I mean,
Corn star.
sorry, a corn star.
Sorry, corn.
If my dad was a corn star, I
You don't
don't
think it
know.
would mess up your psyche?
That's crazy.
I don't
Because I
think-
get it. I get it's 2024. I get it. But girl, we can't deny that these things are.
On some flip side thing, I'll tell you how it might benefit you.
What? All right, let's talk about the benefits of your dad being a
I
corn
reckon
star.
it will put you into that no fucks given mentality from early.
definitely
and I really
will.
do believe
Yeah.
that
Definitely
is a
will.
helpful
That is
tool when
good.
You're trying to find success.
Yourself.
Yeah.
No fucks given. I've had to be that way since I was conscious. So I'm gonna be me, and I'm gonna just write.
But I think that's the
Yeah.
problem. I think that's the problem in the world now. Is this no fucks given
Yeah, I feel
mentality?
that.
No one cares, and because no one cares, everyone's trying to be more extreme and they're trying to like
Outdo each other.
outdo each other. Like literally, everyone's trying to outdo each other for what can I be the most obnoxious, most extreme? Because that's how you
a
get
lot
the
of
views.
shot tactics.
Yeah, a lot of shot tactics,
Controversy,
and I don't know, man. Like I just see where I see where it's going, and it destroys women. Like here's the thing: women are always the one that are going to come off worse on it for all this stuff, and particularly black women. We're talking about black women. We talk about black women always being seen as being at the bottom, right? You said that earlier on. I said by who, whatever, but at the bottom. But when we look at now, they're definitely at the bottom now because of the so.
Well, the sexy reds of the world.
Yeah, so there's not just sexy reds, but we use sexy reds, whether or not it's Megan Thee Stallion. We use Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B's. And when you look at the Kamala Harris campaign, for example, use that.
Shambles.
It's a shambles, but also it's a shambles because of how they see black people and what they want to give to you as entertainment and
It was how Kamala tried to get the black vote.
Yes.
It was embarrassing.
it's embarrassing.
It was embarrassing.
Because of what
It was more about music than it was what she was actually going to try and pass
but
as
you-
being a president.
but the women that they push the forefront to
Yeah.
represent you. Do they represent you? Do you look at these women and you say to yourself, yeah, man, like and there's an aesthetic and there's a globally there's an image of black men and globally there's an image of black women. In the 90s and the noughties, when there was, particularly in the early 90s, though there was a like push for the black men's image and show. There's been a lot of work that's had to be done in order for black men to be seen differently, not just the gangster image. And there's still ways that people obviously look at black men, but black men have worked very hard to try to create.
Other avenues.
Yeah, no. Another reason why I went so ham on that woman when I was in the suit that time and talking about drugs and like, because I'm like, how are you gonna do this when at an award show? And I think black women now are fighting. They're fighting to destroy their own image. And whenever you say anything, it's like, oh, stop telling black women, oh, but white women could do this too. But you're not white women. You're not you're in a white country that will always portray your aesthetic to be a certain way. So it doesn't matter what the white women get away with. Like it doesn't matter what Katie Price and those gal did, because they're white and they'll get away with it. When you do it, it affects a lot. It doesn't. It affects the wider black women. It probably shouldn't. Just like Top Boy, people might watch Top Boy and think nothing of it, but for the white people that watch Top Boy and then escape from their reality, they look at it, and then when they go outside, they look at them, and that's what they see. Do you know what I'm saying? Because they've watched Top Boy, they don't know nothing about what's going on. That gives them a glimpse, whether or not it's fake or whatever, into the world. And then when they go see the man them with the hoodies, whatever they want to see, with the gloves, they start saying, thinking, Top Boy, Top Boy. So I just think sometimes we have to be careful of the images that are put out there, because if we're not careful, we can't blame when people want to treat us a certain type of way, or yeah,
Careful there.
yeah, I wouldn't, yeah, no, I don't,
Careful of that argument.
no, I don't, no.
You can't blame how someone's treated.
I mean, not blame, not blame, surprised.
I mean, I feel
Like
like
if you dress like a hoe,
matter, but there's so many different
if you dress like a hoe and you act like a
types
hoe,
of.
and then someone treats you like a hoe, would you be mad?
What is...
I mean, if treating me like a hoe meant that you're gonna pay me, then I wouldn't be mad. But
So as long as I pay you, I could treat you like a hoe.
What is...
I mean, that's what a hoe is essentially.
We all
Versus a
then.
slut, like who does it for free. I
Wait,
mean,
we're doing semantics. Oh, she's like, I get paid. You do it for free. Oh, you're a hoe. I'm a slut.
Okay,
You're a hoe, but I'm a slut. I mean,
yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. No, in terms of like, okay,
I think
just
most
seeing,
women
like,
most
nothing
women will bust it
positive
open
light.
if they knew there was a guarantee for them to make the money. See, I think with the
I don't. I feel like that's
don't
the
think-
thing
You
where
don't
a lot
think
of
so?
people actually go against and
Nah,
say
they
that
would.
Not
that's,
everyone is driven
that's
by
where people
money
start
like that.
judging. More time.
I see all the comments
people,
on the
girls
Lily
will be
Phillips
doing
videos.
it all the time, and like busting it open for a guy who ain't doing shit for them, and everyone thinks it's fine or just say she's a slut. But the moment a girl's busting it open and she's actually getting paid, people are like, "Oh my god, it's disgusting." I'm like,
you could just not just bust it open.
Or
I know that's
or you
it might
could
be
just-
foreign. That
yeah,
is another
you could
option.
Just, like not
You
have
could.
sex at all.
I mean, you don't. No, not. I'm not saying not having sex. You just could
Yeah.
just not bust it open. Like,
Or that too.
is that an option?
It is an option.
Okay, I'm just putting that out there. It's ladies. There's an option. You don't have to bust it open.
Because
No,
I
you don't.
understand.
It's true.
I understand part of what you're saying, of course, that there's a bit of a melting pot of toxic authenticity almost.
Go
People
on.
are so themselves and are and just want to put something out there. Do you know what I mean? So I think to myself, like someone like Lily Phillips, for example, probably thought, yeah, this is a great idea. Do you get what I'm saying? And then has realised halfway through that actually this is a lot. But maybe she was even influenced to think she could do this 100 men thing because of the Bonnie Blues that came.
She's done it.
before
Now
her.
she's up and up again. That's why I said you guys don't
Yeah,
need to
that's
be worried
crazy.
about.
Is she actually doing the 1,000 one? I think I
Do you
heard
think
that.
that will just she will just fit?
But that's
felt
a
bit
lot.
emotional
I'd
like
heard that. I think on average.
Let me tell you how this
you have to
works,
swap
right?
men every 86 seconds.
Let me tell you how this works, right? In order for them to make money, they need simps, and simps doesn't just mean you're simping physically there. It means you're emotionally simping. So you're allowing them to play on your heartstrings, and this is why they've got the men.
Yeah.
They've got this. Women can go out there and sleep with 1,000 men a day, and then after, I don't feel like. What the hell? You knew, bro. If you sleep with 100 gals, something's gonna change in you. Like, there's no way you're gonna sleep with 100 girls, and if you believe. Not everyone believes it, but I believe sex is an energy transfer.
Definitely.
And especially for you people that want to be out there barebacking, that's when the emotions and things get in play.
Yeah.
If you sleep with the right woman, she'll give you energy. She'll recharge you, yeah? And she's going to send you out there and you're going to go out there and do well. Sleep with the wrong woman, she's going to take your energy, yeah? Same way with some of those men that she slept with would have taken some of her energy, her good energy, and they've gone into their life and they've gone and, you know what I'm saying, excel. But along with that, some of the men she would have slept with would have given her bad energy, yeah? And then that would have been absorbed by some of the other guys. Then that energy would have followed those men.
passed
It all goes
around.
passed around, right? So if you believe that, like, then nothing good is going to come from sleeping with this many women.
But like she records all of them, right?
Yeah,
And she puts them all on the OF, yeah?
yeah.
So technically, wouldn't it affect the men's careers?
But they know
If I subscribe to Bonnie Blue, for example, and I see a work colleague of mine, and we work at one bank company.
They're probably bellied up, innit?
Oh, you think?
Yeah,
I haven't. I think some of them show their face and whatever. But either way, look. Here's the thing: if that's what you want to go and do, then don't be mad if your office, because that's what you want to go and do. Like, there's,
Okay. So
You know what I mean?
think people just The lack of care is a bit
choices
much.
and trade-offs. But this is what I'm trying to talk about: the price of fame and what people are willing to do for it. Yeah, and you know, we're all you know, content creators. So I'm saying to you, we all make content right over here. But what are you willing to do for fame? Like, how much are you? What are you willing to give? When they talk about selling their soul, there's this thing in the industry about selling your soul. Selling your soul, you sold your soul. What does it actually mean when you sell your soul? Does it mean that you actually, the devil physically pulls up from the flames, turn up, and then there's a note there and you got to put it in blood? No, that's not what it means. Selling your soul means when you give up your integrity and your values and you exchange them for something that you wouldn't go and do. That's the beginning of selling your soul. And that's essentially because you're doing a trade for something you don't believe in, but you're willing to do it for something. Now you're already giving away something. So now more things can come. They can offer you more things that you're not willing to do, that you wouldn't do, but you compromise it for money. Now it becomes a thing where money becomes your god. So you sold your soul, and then ultimately bigger things can be placed ahead of you. So I think when people think of selling the soul, they just think it's like an actual contract with the devil where he's going to pull up and there's some where it's like that. But I think a majority of it comes from just willing to compromise and do things that you wouldn't normally do.
100%. I think you can give away your privacy and never get that back. But I think, and again, it comes down to your moral code, innit? Like, how strong are you on it? Like, I went on Big Brother. I didn't lose anything, any of my integrity, anything that I was unwilling to lose. Do you get what I'm saying? I put my privacy on show, but I think I conducted myself well on there. Nothing I'm ashamed of. Do you get what I'm saying? But I think other people, they can.
Would you do more reality TV?
If it was the right thing, I mean, the only
What would
really
the right thing look like?
foreseeably,
Music?
like I would say,
Love Island and that.
no, I wouldn't do that. If I built
He really
myself,
said he
up,
wouldn't.
if I built myself up from this time to and created a career at this, then maybe in the future I would like to do something like I'm a Celebrity. That's probably the only one I'd
Are you a celebrity now? Does that?
I'm saying if
Getting there.
do you know what I'm saying?
I'm joking.
I'd have to
Family
build
applies.
into that. Or Strictly or something. I wouldn't just go run and do that. Because I actually like what I do as a musician. And I've liked what I've done as a musician being unsuccessful. So
I like being an unsuccessful musician.
you know what I'm saying? But I like
Yeah, shout. I saw some shout out to Zizi of the Zizi Mill Show. I saw something that you said on the show. You bigged up Jamal Edwards.
Of course.
R.I.P.
Every day.
Jamal Edwards.
Every day.
The founder, the creator, visionary, SBTV. And you was just basically talking about what Jamal Edwards did for you in your career.
Well,
Do you wanna tell us a little bit about
I was
that?
in the middle of lockdown, obviously like everyone else, just kind of like scratching my head and wondering what I'm gonna do next. And I kind of started to look at things from a more of a marketing perspective, musically. And I wrote this rap about Uber Eats, knowing that people would connect with it. I just rapped it in a car park with my boys, like on some banter thing. And then I released it, and I remember that day I was supercharged at that day. I remember thinking like, come on to the universe, like give me something. And literally less than half an hour later, I had a message from Jamal, who had sent me a screenshot of a group chat, and someone had sent it to him and said, we like this, and he loved it, and he shot the video for it. He just orchestrated the whole thing. He brought in directors. He paid for everything. And, I had met him once before in Romania, randomly. I see him once and I was like, one day I'm going to work with you. And apart from that, it was just like an angel. He just came down and looked after me and blessed everything. And I didn't have to do anything except for be where he told me to be at. Put it on GRM daily again. GRM fees aren't cheap at all. This must have cost him between 3 to 5K, I would say, including the visual and posting and promotion. And he just did that. And then randomly, he took me to a studio to re-record the song. I met a label, and then a few months later, the label called me and was like, I know this is random, but we got Peter Andre and his son here, and they really like your music. How do you feel about writing for them? Now, obviously, I signed a 1-year deal with Jamal. The label then messaged Jamal and was like, yo, can we take Marcello off you? He's like, yeah, just make sure you look after him. He's a good egg. I still have the text that what sent me as a screenshot.
Sick.
So he then didn't even want no money back from me, bro. He's just like, was happy
big up
to
Jamal,
see,
man.
Go and do my thing. And why? Like, this is a man that was taken from us way too early, in my opinion. And there's hundreds of stories like mine. I'm not special in that sense. There's many other people that he's helped. But he really did kick off my career. I was in the charts. I wrote a song that charted top 50, number one
Sick, bro.
iTunes.
Go on,
This
bro.
is all because of Jamal.
Hey, let's give a clap for that, man. Big up Jamal, man.
And even what I just did with Big Brother, I would still say that's leading off the momentum of Jamal because they must have liked me because I have got those affiliations to Junior. And do you get what I'm saying? Maybe they wouldn't have looked at me twice if I didn't have that narrative behind me. And yeah, man, everything I do is because of Jamal. Baby.
Big up Jamal, RIP Jamal, man. But I'll be real with you, man. I didn't like how a lot of them, like, I haven't liked how a lot of people have done Jamal when he's passed away, man. Shout out to Ed Sheeran and shout out to Big Nas.
Dave as well, bigged him up at his concert.
Huh?
Dave, I went to the
And Dave,
concert.
yeah.
He shouted
Big
him
up
out
Dave and
a
them
lot.
lot. Because, yeah, they've definitely held him down, but I was quite surprised considering all the love that people shouted him out when he passed, how instrumental that SBTV was in the culture, that when he passed, that a lot of artists didn't, you know, make videos and put them on SBTV.
Or do an event.
Do an event
like,
just for,
I
like,
agree.
you know, that could have done a lot for SBTV. No one speaks about SBTV now. And there's a lot of artists that, you know, they could have given him one video. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, off the project, like just one, we'll throw this on SBTV.
Or like a cypher or something.
Anything, a cypher, just give SBTV. It could be a Jamal Edwards cypher. Just give SBTV something. And we don't have to mention rappers' names, but there's enough big rappers that he helped that could have come out and done something. And
I agree with that.
the UK's bad vibes, man. That's what they always talk about, the UK's bad vibes. Because the UK
is a bit bad vibes, bro.
hell of bad
I'm not
vibes,
gonna lie.
It is bad.
That's why they be chatting shit about Backchat all the time, man. They be
So
chatting.
Yeah, I can't really pinpoint what it is I don't like, but
I'll tell you what it is.
funny,
I'll tell you what you don't like about the UK. You don't like the fact that so the UK is very small. It's very small, right? And the problem with it is like everybody's watching everybody, innit? Yeah. So everyone's watching everybody because it's so small. So everybody really knows what everybody else is doing, but they pretend like they don't know what you're doing. So that's another part of the UK, right?
Ego.
Yeah, ego, innit? Yeah, there's a lot of egos which they're not supposed to have, right? Gatekeeping. There's a lot of gatekeeping. I hate this gatekeeping thing because there's a lot of gatekeeping. The reason I'm here is because I kicked off the gates and I do things on my own. And so
I like that.
No, it is. I do things on my own. So they have, like, you don't have to let me in. I'm getting there anyway. Like, it's not a thing. And then you'll see me when you're there because
Yeah,
that's
I
what's
love
been happening.
I'm a bit
So
like that as well.
if you
That's
don't,
actually, like,
because
very attractive as
I've been.
Calm down. Oh, for goodness sake.
They
I
love a
shouldn't
man
have
that
said
go there.
anything.
Kick off the door, girl.
I shouldn't have said anything.
No, but this is what I'm saying. They just want a man to tell them to get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. That's what they really want. They do.
No,
They do.
it was
They
you
do.
being a goal-getter.
Oh, okay. That one.
I don't want you after a long day coming home to talk to me
I got
like
it
that.
wrong. I got it. Want to go get her.
Yeah.
You lost me. Wait, what was I saying? I was cooking. What was I saying?
That you kicked the gates down.
Yeah, no,
made
but
sure you
yeah,
said you're
you
gonna
know, you
find me
kick the gates.
there.
Yeah, and you know,
Gatekeeping.
people can have an opinion. Like, I don't mind people's opinions and pressure. It's online, but ultimately, no one gave me anything. Like, I went into a podcast. Shout out to Pearly Things. I went viral and I ran with it. So I'm saying to you, but no one gave me a route
stone.
and said, this is no. I'm still trying to work ish out over here. Do you get me? So there's no guarantee route, but there is a route where that says that like, if you get up, you show up, you put in work, things will happen for you. And there's people that could make a click of a finger and could make things change for me overnight. They haven't done that, but they don't have to. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
By any means.
A lot of times is
What does that feel like?
what do you mean?
Like, have you been around people that are doing well in the industry that you're in?
Yeah.
And you know that this person could actually legit help me, and they just haven't.
Yeah, but that's entitlement. Like, I don't. They could do something they won't, but that's why with the people that do, I appreciate them.
Yeah.
I appreciate them a
I've
lot.
got bare friends that made it that don't help at all. But again, I like what you said there. I don't ever think they should directly have to help me. I think it's a pleasure to do it myself and kick down the doors myself.
I just think sometimes there's things you can do, right? You
Not
can.
that it's an expectation, but more like as in, I'm just thinking like, if I did really well for myself, I'd naturally want to bring my friends up.
But you can't. And here's the problem with what we do. We automatically put like
Ourselves, yeah.
on other people.
Yeah.
And then that's how you get disappointed. You're like, I would have done this, but did you not know your friends? Some of your friends will be your bread your whole life, but they will never do anything to help you. But they're still going to be your friends. They're just not going to be the level of friend that other friend is to you. That will help you. You have to know your friends. You know what I'm saying to you? You have to know your people. And once you do, you can like move. You understand how people are. What happens is when I can't get disappointed by someone who I know is going to disappoint me. I can only get disappointed by someone who I never expected that to happen to. And then that's ultimately, I think, I think that's what, yeah.
Oh, fair enough. But you'll make it, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I'll make it, and I'll make it in how I'm supposed to make it. I don't.
But you'll never lose yourself.
No, I won't lose myself, because if this was about money to me, I would be lying to women right now. I would have taken a different. If this was about money for me, I would have taken a complete. I might even do it anyway. Just F1,
No.
Derek Jackson, you guys.
No, I'll call you out and you're
No, because I just look at all the men, particularly the light skinned guys with beards. Them guys, always, whenever they're like, and they love to talk to the mic close with the cameras. These guys are the worst guys. Women love to see a light skinned guy with a beard telling them that blaming men for everything. They will subscribe to these men. These men can be abusers. These men can have multiple kids, but it doesn't matter. As long as they're telling women that what they want to hear, they will subscribe to these men. They will pay from these men, and these men will they monetize. And I see it all the time. Women, they flock to these spaces.
Where are they, please?
What do you mean?
What?
I know you're talking
Yeah,
What are
there's
you talking about? I don't know this.
There's loads. There's loads. There's
What's
loads.
your
Okay.
ideal goal for what you're doing now? Like, where do you see yourself taking it as the kind of pinnacle of channel?
Obviously Mandems voice, development into mental health, men's services, group services, helping the youth, mentoring. At the moment, we're putting a few things together for single mothers for next year, some packs and stuff. Yeah. The difference is, like, they can look whatever they want to look at. In real life, we do the work. So online is not, and if I just talk all the time, like, you can say whatever you want to say online, but it's the work you do. So people always want to ask you what you do, but I already know what I'm doing. That's why I can't listen to you guys. I can't listen to you because you don't know what you want.
Yeah.
But you need me, but you don't know, you don't realize you need me. Suki, do you realize you need me? You don't, but you do.
I appreciate you.
No, but that's
I
it.
definitely.
No, you don't. But here's the thing: it's okay. I have to be willing.
I see what you're doing with your platform, and the fact that you're
She's like, what? She's like, need you? Are you oxygen? She's like, are you oxygen? Don't think.
All I need is my Lord Jesus Christ.
I mean, I didn't know I needed you. But I appreciate what you're doing with your
She's like, I
platform.
didn't
And I
realise,
see that
but-
with your platform, you're able to use that to do good in other areas. So that in itself is powerful.
Yeah, I just think the way I want to do it, help you guys. If I do it, I'll just be broke. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I can't help you the way you want me to help you. Because if I do, I'm just gonna get a headache, and I'm gonna get stressed, and I'm gonna just get pushed back, and I'm gonna be arguing with black women all day, and I don't want to do it. Like, I hate the fact that they'll even have an impression that I hate. Even that in itself, that's why I can't do certain things now, because I just can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. I don't want to have an argument, pardon me, about hair when I love, when it's so much deeper than that, but you want to be stuck on, you're talking about black women's hair. It is such a, because the conversation is deeper. I'm talking about the kind of, I'm talking about what we say to our younger girls. I'm talking about the industries that are telling you that you're not good enough. Don't conform. Actually, go set up a marketing agency or modern agency that doesn't make black girls go and do that.
Yeah.
That's my kind of what I'm trying to push. But they don't want to hear that. They want to hear conform. I'm saying, don't conform. Go build your own. And then you don't have to go and do that. You don't have to then when girls come to your agency, you're not making them cut off their dreadlocks.
Yeah.
That's the conversation I'm trying to have. They don't want to have that conversation. Oh, you hate black women's hair. See,
Part of it is people are motivated by pleasure and pain, and I think that sometimes the way you try to help women can come across like you're telling them off, so then they don't want to hear it.
but some of them need to be told off though.
Yeah, but I think tough love is better from someone that you know loves you.
But then those people
Tough
don't
love.
love you because they're not giving you the tough love. Here's the thing: the tough love needs to come from the internet.
As in, the only way tough love works for me anyway is that I have to know that you love me, so that when you're tough on me, I don't read it in any other way other than this person loves me. Do you get it? But if I don't know you and you're telling me off, bro, I don't know what your motivation is. I can't assume it's love.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying? I'm going to assume it's money.
yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? All those big motivational speakers, they're millionaires. Do you get what I'm saying? They make money. So you can't assume someone.
I don't know, and that's the thing. Like in this
motivation
thing, in this in this content creation space, it costs money. All these things cost money. Mate, when I think about the money I spend on editors and things, and to make something happen, like I make money now from all the stuff I'm doing. It's not, I'm not through the roof, whatever. But
Oh, well
obviously,
done, though.
obviously we want to gonna make it go up. But the idea is that everything costs money, even before you're making money. Like, and that's one of the things I will say about Pearl is that she showed me she was paying out for things way before she was even making money. She paid for everything, and anyone that worked for her or did anything. I didn't work for her, but I saw the people that worked that she paid. She paid a lot of people.
So that means that she had a lot of capital.
She had a lot of capital initially. When she paid people, but when she was making her money, she would put that all out. And I never seen no one do that. I've never seen no one make 6 figures and put 6 figures out in wages. Like,
right.
Do you get me? And that is and that was slightly different. So when a lot of people tried to get rid of her, whatever they did, I was like, cool, but y'all better start hiring some of these people now. Because a lot of these people are left without jobs. So all you people it's cool, cancel it. Cool, but make sure you pick up all these people that you're saying are on a plantation. Make sure because now all these free guys, they're all free now off a plantation, off Pearl's plantation, but you ain't hired them.
Girl, Pearl seems like a podcaster who. She's very opinionated, obviously. Yeah. She doesn't sugarcoat her views when it comes to women and some of the decisions that we make. And she believes she's doing the Lord's work, isn't it? She's setting people free. She believes she's telling the truth and setting people free.
One thing about Pearl is she believed in what she did. And you should always believe in what she did. You know, did I agree with everything? Of course not. Like, did she listen to me?
Has she been cancelled?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
We'll talk after. I'll show you some videos.
But cancelled more because of just because she didn't want to listen. Really, that's all it comes down to. I don't think there's a lot of opportunities for growth and to learn and whatever. And when I say cancelled, she's still doing her thing. But what I was trying to say is I watched her feed a lot of people. Help a lot of people. Like, she helped a lot of people, a lot of black people, regardless of the stuff they may say. I fully know she helped so many people, innit? Do you get me? And all the people overseas and stuff, and editors in Nigeria, and people that say, oh, you're using people. I use the same model, like, had editors in Nigeria, and I knew that I got editors here, but I knew that I was directly changing someone's life in Nigeria. Like, directly, the money I'm putting in there is directly changing someone's. It's different. It's a different mentality to have. You know what I'm trying to say to you? You're actually changing someone's life.
I didn't think about it like that.
Yes, they're cheaper than paying over here, but you're not paying them pittance. And then when you look at the consistent work that you're giving them now you've given them a wage. They're on it, and then she was doing this. So, sometimes I think
so. It's such a difficult one with those things, isn't it? It's such a difficult one.
It is.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I was gonna throw a spanner.
Go on, throw a spanner.
We all know the age-old influencer Kim Kardashian. Who put out her sex video, obviously. She was famous. I guess her family was famous, or her dad was a famous lawyer, but her family wasn't necessarily known yet, and she kind of put them on the map. And you know what? I will be very honest with you. I am someone who's also always seen myself as having a platform. I will get there somehow. I will figure it out, And part of me actually putting out my cheating story was actually to get the bad out of the way. Because I didn't want it to be that I make a platform, I make it big, people fall in love with me, and then they find out I cheated then. I wanted people to know my truth first. And then once I carry on, you roll with me. I feel like sometimes there is a formula where if you start with the bad, you can build a platform.
No, you can. But it also gets that bit where she's, it's the cheater again.
That comes with the territory, but you'll be surprised how quickly people move on.
I'm not surprised because I saw it.
Of
no
course,
one cares.
People will. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if a backchat episode comes out and someone bigs me up, you'll see someone underneath like, but she cheated. Do you know what I'm saying? Like there's always someone that's gonna try, but people do move on. So there is a level of
look, they move on because
selling
the only people
yourself.
that are care about are men. No one cares, and that's what I realized. I thought people care, but no one cares. They don't care because it's a man. No one cares when a man is cheating on and his woman is saying, like, no one cares. As long as she's being honest about it, they don't care. If she's doing a Remy Ma, like what Remy Ma's done to Papoose, you seen that?
I don't know what's going on. I can't
So
follow.
you know
stories.
Remy Ma and Papoose, they're black love.
Yeah, I know they've been like a
proper.
yeah.
but for some
Who
months,
cheated first? Like, what's
Remy did. I don't. It's to be fair. If you follow like the
Papoose
culture,
was always stuck by her side. She was inside and everything.
deep man. It's
When did she cheat? When she came back out?
No, for a while she's been dating some guy called Easy the Block Captain. He's a battle
As in, was
rapper.
that when she was inside? Like,
No.
they've come-
After she come out in it, some young battle rapper.
Your man held you down.
This is what I'm saying. You know how bad it is. You know you're fucked up when gal are supporting the guy. You know when gal are supporting Pap. Yeah, you know you lost the because
He's representing a good man.
Okay.
Sticking by his wife.
So she went and got with a younger battle rapper that just basically doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut and he's always trying to expose things. And apparently Papoose knocked him out. And then Papoose is now, he was dating Clarissa Shields, you know, the boxer or whatever. Basically, and Remy just found herself and she's just doing that ex-gal thing.
But everyone's coming for her, right?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. The principle is this. If your marriage seems like it was okay, why the fuck are you cheating? Do you get it? And that's what a lot of the scenarios that men cheating. That there's actually nothing really wrong at home, but you did it anyway.
No, but see,
because there's
you
new
think all
flesh
men
over
cheat?
there.
Do you think-
No, I don't, but I think majority do.
what about you? What do you think? Do you
I don't
all men
think
cheat?
love lasts a lifetime.
I feel like yes, they do.
Okay, what do you think?
I don't cheat no more, so
Oh, but you used to cheat.
I used to, yeah.
Okay,
But I was
cool.
young, man. I was
Okay,
a teenager.
cool. All right,
man.
cool. So you're saying you believe all men cheat.
Yeah.
You think majority of men cheat. At some point, you used to cheat.
I think everyone's capable of cheating.
You think?
Yeah.
Everyone's capable of
I think.
cheating.
Yeah.
I think.
everyone is.
I
Do you
think.
think all men cheat?
I think a proportion of men have the capacity to cheat.
Yeah.
Difference. A proportion of men have the capacity to cheat and have the opportunity to cheat. Most men do not have the opportunity to cheat. I'll say about 80% of men. This is when we talk about the top 20% of men. About 80% of men do not get the opportunity to cheat. You look at the rough.
In other words, what? No girl is on them.
No, like
They don't
do you,
get girls
Do you know what
like
it is? They don't.
So,
because-
so for my man to not cheat, he has to basically not really be a looker.
no, but I'm trying to make you understand that the men that do
No, I'm
cheat,
hearing you. Yeah.
they are lookers.
They are
You
lookers.
could be a not-
'Cause that's
No,
what
wait,
I'm
hold
saying.
on,
But it
hold on,
does
hold on,
sound
hold on,
like that
hold on.
because you're saying
There's
that
some ugly
a
guys
lot
out
of
there
men.
getting it.
No, but you're missing
Yeah,
what
But
I'm
as in
saying.
you saying that
Them
a
ugly
lot of men
guys-
don't even get the opportunity.
No, but they still got something that.
So
Yeah,
is he?
true.
Let me ask you a question. If my man has not cheated because he's never had the opportunity to cheat, can I really verify that he's a good man?
What do you mean?
Can I verify he's a good man? Like, as in, so some of these men, they're faithful because they have to be.
Most men are faithful because
They don't have a choice.
All right, most men.
That's what I'm hearing from you.
All right, okay, cool. So you think women always think men are having sex, right? The reason why you always think we're having sex is because you're thinking about all the men you have sex with. So you automatically think that we're having sex. But you don't realize you have sex because you control it. You're a pretty woman, you're a pretty woman. Both of you guys can activate right now on your social media and get any man to come and sleep with you today.
Yeah.
In order for me to do that, you may think it just drops. No, it doesn't drop like that for me. There's something I'm going to have to present to a woman in order to get that. Now, I may have to take her out. I may have to pull up in my car. I may have to do something. I'm going to have to put in some work and it's going to cost me something, okay? You don't got to do anything other than say you want to sleep with someone and you're going to get a man that's going to go sleep. And this is the difference. This is the big difference. This is why it's always more important. That's why a man that has a high body count or a man that sleeps with a lot of women, he needs to have something about him, okay? He needs to be good looking. He needs to have influence, tall, money. He needs to have something that these women are attracted in order for them to give their body. In order for you to sleep with someone, you don't got to do nothing other than I want to sleep with you. And majority of you can go out on the road right now and you can get a majority of men to sleep with you. If I went out and went to women, they're going to call the police and try to do me for voyeurism. You think I'm joking?
No, you're right. If you posted a thirst trap, we're gonna look at you like a creep.
Okay.
That's the truth.
All right. So a lot of the times when we're talking about these things, I'm just trying to show the difference. And obviously, so if you believe that all men cheat, and you think majority of men cheat, why would you ever leave a man for cheating? Because don't you think the next man's just going to do what he did? Would it not be better? And this is why some women don't care if their man cheat, especially the ones that are successful, because they know, well, I'll get with the next man, he'll be broke and he'll cheat on me anyway.
That's the thing. I do feel like there's worse things than cheating.
Talk to me about that.
My man,
Okay.
doesn't mean that you can do that, disrespect me in public, because you're still going to get it. Anyway, but I feel like, there's worse things than
What's worse than cheating for you in a relationship?
Like, there's I don't know, being violent, like just a lack of like
And man, them you
a
can
lack
cheat,
of
just don't hit your girl. You
responsibilities.
can hit other girls, but just don't hit your girl. You get it? She said it though. Suki, big up
Yeah.
Suki. Suki Badu.
Yeah, like I feel like just even just roles like in the partnership, like just a bit of balance and just there's
Are you
respect
single?
levels.
You single? 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Mad.
single.
I think cheating's bad.
You have to
you know.
think about
You
it,
have to
though,
think
girl.
about
You have to think about it.
Yeah.
Well,
Is it complicated?
Cheating's
I'm
bad,
single,
man. That
You're
shit
single.
will
You're
affect
single.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you single for? What's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me. I feel like I do have like commitment issues.
Oh, let's
so
talk
it's
about
probably
that.
more on my side.
Why don't you want to commit?
I do want to commit. It's just it never lasts for very long. I'll get the slightest thing and I'm like, I'm done. I'm tapping out. Like and then I just was like next because there's always going to be a next one.
Oh, is that what you think?
Yeah.
Do you know what? That
Unless
is
there's
what's
something
tough
that
when
makes
you're
me hold
attractive.
on, like unless
Yeah.
there's something that makes me hold on and give it another chance, like more time, I'm like not really.
So
Bothered.
you don't give men a chance.
I do,
I don't.
but that's the chance. Once it's blown,
Once you blow it. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
a lady never tells her.
Oh, fair enough.
She's gonna give me one of those
okay.
ones. Yeah.
You had heartbroken before,
Yeah.
right? Really bad.
I mean,
Probably deserved it, to be honest
yeah.
with you.
Shut up.
Probably did.
I mean, I feel like.
Do you know how many hearts you
point,
broke? Do you know how many
everyone-
hearts you broke? Do you know how many hearts you broke? You didn't
Probably
care.
quite a few.
Exactly. So
Crushed
why
them.
should we feel sorry for her? Why should we, when she's saying, "Oh, you do one thing and that's it, you're out." You women don't care.
No, I do.
It's called pretty privilege. This is what I'm saying, man. I want you to listen to everything that they were saying. This is why you need to be completely like.
The hearts I've broken is revenge.
Revenge for who?
That one.
That one. See, one man broke a heart. So
Let me ask you a question, because I had this
Right,
recently.
Oh,
I was
joking.
seeing something
Half
for a
joking.
while, and then randomly, like, I can't bother to explain the exact story why, but I saw she would send love heart eyes to another guy. Yeah, influencer.
she's cheating.
But it's not my girlfriend.
Yeah.
But boom. So I locked it straight away.
Yo.
What would you do?
Lock it.
Lock
Oh wait, on the
Lock it.
Instagram.
Yeah, 100% lock it.
What are you doing?
I mean-
Exactly. But there was a part of me that thought I was being harsh because it's not my girl. I've said it clear to her, like, just do what you want. I just don't want to.
I know how you
Oh,
feel
okay.
because
But
if
if you said to her, like,
But I don't want to
Yeah.
find out. If I found
So
out.
how did you find out?
Because she was showing me something. As I passed the phone back to her, my hand like swiped the screen. It went
They
into
was
the
mad.
DM.
Oh,
But they weren't
come on.
talking. No.
Oh.
He's like an influencer.
Oh.
Like, she's just in the DMs, like sending love heart as like a.
Yeah, no,
like
you
a-
can't be
in the
fangirling.
DMs,
Yeah, you
not
can't
even
be
in the
fangirling.
public page.
No,
Yeah,
so I
fuck
locked
that.
it, yeah.
I don't know if on the
What would
page.
you do? Would you lock it?
Yeah, you can't be fangirling
Yeah,
people
I
in the
locked
DMs.
it. I
Like,
locked
that's
it there and then, to be
embarrassing.
honest.
That's not on.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad.
Oh,
you said
bless
that.
though. You swiped and
Because I feel like it's a
Saw
bit
it.
different. If she's fangirling on the main page in public, it's a bit more like,
it better?
okay, she doesn't know
I don't know if it's
him.
better.
Like,
So you don't mind. So I want to just get back to this. So you don't mind a man being with a man as long as he cheats respectfully.
yeah. Because I don't want to see it. Don't disrespect me in public and make me look like some dickhead.
I rate that still.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this is just like you said, my man.
Yeah.
Don't be moving mad, yeah. But honestly, if a man cheated on me and he knew it was a
And-
mistake that
yeah.
he would never ever do again, please never let me find out.
And
No.
she's got to be hot. If
No.
I find out you cheated on me and I see the girl
Okay,
and she's
no.
busted, I'm like, are you crazy? You're out. Like, there's no another
Okay,
chance. 'cause you
no,
just
she can't be
embarrassed
cute.
me.
But as in, just don't let me find out because
Is
I
it
know how
worth
my
it?
brain works.
Yeah.
I will never be able to trust you again.
Okay. But don't
Never
go looking for
let
it,
me
though.
find out.
Don't go looking.
Nah, bro, I will not look. When I was married, I didn't look for my man's phone.
Married?
Oh yeah, I was married. Oh yeah.
What?
Did you know? Yeah, she was married.
I
and then
cheated
she
on my
cheated.
Oh,
on her
your
husband.
husband.
Oh, he's like, oh,
Changes everything.
He's like, oh, you cheated on your husband.
I thought it was a boyfriend.
Oh shit!
Oh,
yeah,
no,
we got
married kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn. He's like, you don't like her no more. You judging her? Are you judging now? Yeah, he's judging. He was
Now
like,
it's like, oh,
damn.
it changes.
But she don't.
Shit.
So now, look. So now you single?
I'm building something.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
go.
Alright.
I know.
Congratulations.
No, let's not. Okay, cool. I'm gonna be like, so how's it been like? So now you've been.
You know what? Honestly, I know people will probably choose to not believe me, but I have never once thought about going back ever since I left.
Okay.
Even financially, I was the main breadwinner in that relationship, and I have more disposable income for me
Nah.
and my child.
Yeah.
So honestly, like when people don't understand that I'm way better. Like my mental health is better, even on a lonely
So what
night.
you saying? You're recommending cheating on your husband? To other women?
Absolutely not. I do not condone it.
I don't
Do
know the
not
way
do
she was
it.
saying this. She's
Now
like,
we
listen,
know why
I
she
cheated. My life
cheated.
gone well. I'm on TV. I'm doing other
God,
stuff.
yeah, no,
I'm like, I'm doing podcasting. I'm doing. Listen,
I didn't realise what it
I
sounded
started
like.
a new
Out.
course.
Properly.
She was
yeah,
like,
no, wait, sorry.
If
Okay,
if
no.
your relationship
I'm not
has come
saying
to
my
the
life
rocky,
is
cheat
better.
too. You could be like me.
No, I'm not saying my life is better because I
Laura's on
cheated.
the other side.
No. I'm not saying my life is better because I cheated. I definitely shouldn't have. Honestly, when I look back at that time, one of the hardest things to sit with is knowing how much I betrayed him and knowing how much I hurt him. That is very hard to sit with. As much as I can share my story, it doesn't mean that the repercussions of my actions don't
I see
affect
that.
me.
I see that.
Get it? I have to sit with myself and be like, you did that. You actually did that. You actually broke apart your family. So it's like, I think because I'm able to share it, people think I don't think about those things. And it's like, no, I
Do you think, would he have taken you back? Did he break up with you or did you break up with him?
No, that's a good one. That's a good question. What it is he found out about the cheating and I never pleaded for the relationship to continue.
Yeah.
So it kind of mutually
Yeah.
broke apart.
So you was unhappy.
I was
that the
unhappy.
reason
I was
you
very
cheated?
unhappy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was unhappy, yeah. Not saying that it justifies it,
No, I hear that though.
but the only way I can explain it is that the only way I can put it is that it's like, imagine you suddenly get a text saying you're in an unarranged overdraft and you're kind of like, huh? What the hell? And then you go back and in the app and you look at all the transactions that you made. That is the only way I can describe that cheating scenario for me. It just felt like, shit, what the hell am I doing here? And then you sit in therapy and go back and look at all the steps, all the conscious decisions that I made to lie to my husband, to then do this behind his back. I had to sit and face all of it.
How did that affect your family life though? Like,
Oh yeah, no, it was
obviously,
my family,
like,
my
yeah,
immediate
like,
family.
yeah.
Do you know what? I thank God that I come from a family who have chosen to love me anyway.
yeah.
But it had its effect for sure. It had its effect. My family have had to deal with their own disappointment. I was a youth pastor. Do you get what I'm saying? I wouldn't say the golden child, but I was a goody two shoes. Do you get what I'm saying? I did the whole uni, get married. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes baby in a baby carriage. Literally, I did it the right way.
You did it the right way. You did it the way I tell everyone to do it.
I
Let's
did
get-
it
now we're
the
back outside.
right way. Do you get it? So obviously,
Did you gain a buzz from cheating? Like, do you think all that kind of treading the line and
Nah,
doing
not
what your
at all.
family did, that was your kind of...
oh, the
Escapism.
cheating ruined. Yeah, it was a form of escape for sure, but mate, I lost so much weight. Like, as in all that lying and all that hiding and
cost?
sneaking. A month.
Oh, that's not...
Wow.
Yeah,
Whirlwind.
it wasn't long. It was a whirlwind. It was literally the first kiss happened and then by the end of the month, as in then the full blown.
Oh wait, is the
So it was a
first
slippery slope.
slippery slip? Pause. Pause for the slippery slope.
It was the slipperiest,
The slippery slope.
deepest.
It's mad. A slippery slap.
Oh God,
It
no!
was a slippery slap. Wow, the slappy what? Stop. Crazy.
No, as in it was just, when someone catches you at exactly the right
Hey,
time. 'cause
Marcello.
you're so
Marcello.
unhappy.
You're famous now, so shout out to you. You're famous now. We can say that. You're famous now. So
Got
what?
famous
You can't go
yeah.
Tesco now. Like you
can't go
just do
Tesco.
You
that.
can't,
Like Loyce, I can't
Legit,
go
you
to
can't.
go to Tesco.
You can't.
No, I can. I just...
But you
it's a
can't
lot
go
more
there,
eventful, you know what I mean?
exactly.
So what? So now you in a relationship? Single?
I'm single,
You're
boy.
single. Alright, cool.
Yeah,
So what's the
SFL.
so what's it like? Like the price of fame, the cost of fame. How do you feel like now? You like your famous face. Obviously, a lot more attention from women. You've seen how it can happen for men. Obviously, with the young Philly scenario, you can get yourself jammed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Bro, speaking candidly, bro, I've got girls since I was really young, bro. Since like 14. So like, girls,
not new.
I've reached a stage where it's like, bro, my DMs are full with hot girls, but I just don't even reply, fam.
man said it's not new to me, bro.
It's
Man,
not
I'm
new to
getting
me,
it.
bro. I mean, I don't mean that in an
That's a
arrogant
good
way,
thing,
but I've been
though.
getting girls since I was like literally 14, and I'm talking a lot of girls.
I'll be honest with you, yeah.
Is you now.
Yeah, so I
The
don't
guys
even
that get
respond.
gal from early, you don't end up like Drake. And Drake never got no girl. That's why he end up breeding up that corn star as his baby mama. That's what happens when you don't get girl.
And I've had hot girls, bro. Like
When you don't get girl,
And then you experience it. When they experience it for the first time, that's when they go crazy.
And I'll tell you something else. Like when I go out and that, like there's been a few moments where I'm in like celebrity parties and I've got celebrity girls which I've seen on TV onto me. I don't really like it, bro, to be honest with you. It kind of puts me off. I don't like it when a girl's too onto me. I don't like it when a girl makes it clear that she knows me from this show.
Well,
so
I love that.
Interest. I don't like it, bro.
But I'm the opposite. You better let me know what you want. You better let me know you know who I am. Yeah.
I'm more
don't play
like
that game.
conversation.
But like,
and, like,
would
have
you
a
then
chat.
feel like she's only talking to me
Yeah,
because
that's how I
Probably.
don't like it.
No,
Puts
but I
my
don't
back
feel like
up.
that. Like
Puts
I
my
don't.
back up.
I don't like.
Makes my ego kick in, bro. I'm start acting a bit bougie. And I just,
One of the things is with this stuff,
I get that.
you get the
though.
gal before the money, innit? I was saying this to someone else. The reason you get the girls before the money is because you get the attention. So the moment you're on a shout out to Backchat, big up Backchat, or any type of
Big up back chat.
like once you're on TV or once you're on the screens or online, whatever it is, at that moment you have a level of fame. You might not have a penny in your bank account, but you have a level of fame. And then when those videos go viral, now you have a level of whatever fame, but the money doesn't come yet. But what tends to come is the attention, the admiration, the ratings, the comments, the whatever it is. Like that, those will come first. And women will just like you based upon what they see, perceive of you, or whatever in it. But a lot of the times is that has to develop into something real. But in order for it to develop into something real, you need to sustain it. But a lot of times we just get it straight away. So for me, I don't get gassed by it. But it also lets me know the level of work I've done. I don't really know what we're doing until I step out in the world and people let me know. I didn't for me, it was Carnival. For example, when I went Carnival, that was crazy. Like I didn't know it was gonna be like that. Every second stopping, and everyone wanted to take pictures and it was mad. And I remember
go home with a girl that day.
Nah. I ain't going with no girl. No, can't even. Nah. But one of the reasons I don't, it's mad because I don't take girl to my house. I've said this before. Girls hate that. They hate.
No, I always wonder what you're like with women. You know,
No,
like,
I don't.
What is your dating life like?
No, my dating life has been. What do you mean?
Even the way you were sounding just now, as Marcello was talking about, like, oh, if girls like come and approach me and say they know me from the show, you're like, yeah, I'm gassed. Yeah, you're sounding like a man that don't.
No, I like the fact that they want to tell because the UK is bad vibes. So people want to act like they don't know you. Do you get me? So I'm saying to you,
seen it live.
So when they come up to me, I respect that because nobody want to act like they. So when people come up to you, I'm like, yeah, because at least I know. Like, even if they don't like it, they're like, oh, I've seen some of your content, whatever. Then we have a conversation. Before you know, they're like, oh, you're a lot more different. And I'm like, you don't know me. You've seen clips. So I like when people come up to me and I don't like when people pretend they don't know. When I see a content creator or someone, I go up to them and say, yo, I see your stuff. Like, whatever. Do you know why? I'll follow them. After that moment, I know I did it in a reel to your face. If you now try to style me, I know already, I showed that person that I F with them. If they want to act like that, just remember the game, innit? I'm here now, innit? So I'm saying to you, but I'm not one of those people that I would act like I haven't. Anyone that's been in this podcasting before me, I know who you are. Any of the top people, because it's offensive to say I don't know who you are, because you've been here before me. And if I don't know who you are, that means I haven't done my research, because I should know everyone that was here before me. But just because I know who you was here, don't mean that means anything. It just means you was here before me. Now I'm here. I'm gonna show you love. I'm gonna give you respect. But if you don't embrace me or whatever, I'm not going nowhere. Like you're gonna.
Fair enough.
You're gonna have
Okay,
to
so it was about them acknowledging what you do. Rather
it's the
than
work.
excitement.
You don't.
Girl.
No. Because if it's
What's your dating life like, bro?
What do you mean?
What's going on?
I've
Like,
always-
what do you like with girls?
How?
You single?
Yeah. But
Are you single?
I'm single
and looking.
I'm single unless I'm married. You're always single unless you're married. So
Okay, well, technically, then I'm single too.
yeah, we are. That's why.
Are you single?
Yeah,
I mean, are you single and looking?
I'm always looking.
Okay. Are you in a position? I have to get so technical with the questions. Are you in a position right now with a girl where you're considering getting with her?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm always in a position with a girl.
Oh, sorry, sir.
There's
always
No,
girls.
the question I like is there any girl out there who would think that you're her boyfriend?
Oh, I like that.
oh.
How do you feel?
Suki, I need to give you a
Suki, I don't
handshake
like
for that.
that.
Are there any girls out
be
there? That
precise
was
with-
fantastic. fantastic.
No.
Girls, did you see that? Learn from Suki. Learn.
'Cause
You
these
have to
questions
ask
you
the right
ask
question.
How they feel and how the
That
girl
No,
sees
but-
it.
That was fantastic.
But there's a
babe.
girl out there that would
I'm
say,
gonna chop that
Yeah.
bit
that
up.
I'm her husband.
Oh, that's intense.
So no, but
So there's a girl out there that would
Wow.
say you're her husband.
yeah, she wouldn't say I'm a
So you're giving her like wifey treatment, and then, but as far as you're concerned, you're single.
No, but I'm saying she's not my wife and she's not my girlfriend.
Yet? Or
Yet, yeah, no.
Okay.
She won't be my girlfriend, she'll just be my wife. Like I don't
Oh, so
if
you
you're
see her that
watching,
way.
see, she,
I mean
she-
like she wants that. That's what she wants. So
And do you want that?
yeah, if she's
Do you let her cuddle you from behind, little spoon you?
what? That means she pays the bills if she does that. She does that. That means she pays the bills 100%.
I feel like you've got so many little intricate rules that you go by when you're dating.
No, like
I
I
feel
just
like you're romantic, bro.
yeah, this is.
you know what it is.
cool.
Sweet
I don't
man.
I don't try to talk about my dating because I try to respect women. Like it's mad.
Yeah.
I try to respect them.
Yeah.
Cause yeah, I don't want to
But there's always a girl around.
always.
Are you a romancer? Have you sprinkled rose petals and lit candles?
I'm not a romancer, but you know what I used to be. But all these gal, this is why you shouldn't. They just it takes away from you. So you just become like you could be like if you But I am
Gentleman,
I'm a gentleman. What's the word?
traditionalist.
Yeah, traditionalist is like women don't pay for things around me. I don't think like. So I'm saying all of these.
I can attest to that. It's true.
Oh no, it's cool. But to explain, like we went out for dinner, but not like that.
Yeah, not like that, guys. No.
Even though I mean,
Just say you takes
shout-
care of me even as his friend.
Shout out to Margs. What was it? Margs,
Loons,
shout
Bino.
out to Bino, and
no
shout
behavior.
out to
Loons.
Loons as well. They did a live show and then we went down there, man. And then and we went for food. Yeah, come on, that's what we do. It's how I was raised. It's what my dad did. Like, do you get me? It's not, but it's not nothing big. I don't look at that as. But I don't look at that as. I don't look at that as like big. I just look at it as something that you do.
Standard.
But at the same time, as a man, you have to be able to put yourself in a position where you can do that as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't look at it as. But I also look at if I do that, not from you, whatever. But there's things that will require you as a woman to go and do in it. You know what I mean?
Okay, like cooking and stuff like that.
Yeah, cooking, cleaning.
Yeah, that's part of the traditional
Yeah, like
that
just
you're looking for.
I'm all for that because I feel like there's roles. Like as long as we're both playing our roles, like why not?
I'm just for manners, fam. Like, there's been many girls I've been seeing long term, and it's like
Yeah.
they come to my house and they leave hair all over the place.
why you dating hairy girl?
I'm cooking, I'm cleaning,
Where hairy girl?
Nice combing the hair,
and
innit?
then they can't even bring a bottle of wine or something. And then over
Selfish.
Time, over
Can't
time,
stand them.
I get
That is
drained.
the
I
rule.
do
Like,
get
don't
drained
come to
by
the
that.
house empty-handed. Like,
But
if you're going
if I
to
come to your
somebody's
house, I will clean the sink up if you're looking after me. Just as forget the boy girl thing. Like as manners, respect. I would never leave a mess in your house. Take the gender thing out of it. What I don't like is when you got someone that just feel like they're using you a bit.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
You know.
Here's single stories, right? The other night had a little hookup.
Oh,
So no,
a little beat. I had a
That's
little beat.
exactly what you're
Rendezvous.
saying with the respect thing. Like, okay, it's all well and good, like coming round to the house, but wait.
Go on, hear it.
We know what he's saying about leaving hair around the place.
Yeah.
This guy pissed around my toilet
Oh.
and then decided to take my bath mat that I leave over the side of the bath and mopped up his piss on the floor.
Where did you pick
with,
this one
like-
up?
Because the only reason why I knew he did that is because I saw sprinkles on the toilet seat and then I see my bath mat is on the floor, like kind of bunched up.
Was this what? Was this? Is he X'd off now? There's no coming back.
Yeah, there's no coming
See, this
back
one-
from that. He
Him and
gave me the
Sam,
ick,
drop
like
it.
seriously.
Expose him.
And so then the
Expose
next day, I was just, he wanted to like cuddle and whatever else. I was just like, move over. I'm just, yeah, please. So the next morning, I woke up like super early, pretended I had somewhere to go, and then I didn't put on my central heating or make him any breakfast. I was like, oh, there's no food. Isn't it cold? I just made him feel really uncomfortable so that he could just get out. I was like,
So you just used them.
yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Them. This is why
I made him give me a massage and everything.
Man, them. This is why I say
and then I was
use
like,
them,
I'm
man. Them.
tired.
This is why I say, man. Them. This is why I say I don't want you. He was doing all that simping earlier on, trying to simp for the girl. This is how they really think. All because he was probably he respectfully blew her back out, gave her the good work, And then my man was probably a little bit, you know, like, what's the word? He was
Comfortable.
No, not comfortable. You know, like sometimes you just staggering a bit, probably a bit tired. You just missed the toilet, whatever. He wasn't thinking, trying to. And look, now she's turned off the heater. I won't feed him. It's mad. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy. But it's all right.
Savage.
You know, but women are savage, and I want men to understand that women are savage.
I think men and women are exactly the same, bro. I've clocked it now. I've met enough women. I think there's this whole
Then that's scary.
I
We're
think
all
If women are like men,
everyone's the same.
if women are like men, that's scary.
Proportion-wise, like,
No,
it's the
women.
same.
No, a lot of women are psychopaths. Like that's the honest.
But a lot of men are as well.
Psychopaths.
Yeah, I know.
It's all the same.
Yeah, but
It's one thing I've
It's
clocked.
the psychopath
Everyone's
that
the
you
same.
can put up with. is
Yeah,
like,
everyone said.
really-
Look, to be fair, everyone is crazy. All women are crazy. You just got to
Yeah.
find your level of crazy you can manage.
Exactly.
That's actually,
That's it.
and the same for women and
I've
men
met
are
so
crazy.
many crazy women. That's one thing about me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I track crazy. I just.
I can
Do
imagine
you?
that.
sorry.
You look at you.
I
look like
must.
you like
I
it.
must have Dr. Chai on here as a therapist because they must just think that I must do because I don't know why we're attracting the crazy. But
You lot love it. I swear, men just love
Yeah,
crazy
even
women.
the way you said
when you
it.
don't have a crazy woman, you lot think it's boring.
no,
and then you
we don't.
complain
No, we
about it.
don't.
Oh,
No,
she's
no,
crazy.
no, we don't. No, we're happy.
I like a bit of crazy.
You like a bit of drama, small.
Like it's
Drama. I will cut drama. When I
Yeah,
feel
fuck
drama,
the
I'll just
drama.
cut it. But a bit of crazy, a bit of quirkiness, a bit of confidence. I do like that. Yeah, I do like confidence.
Yeah.
Even
Like a
if
jealous
it's
babe.
Who?
Do you like a
Nah,
jealous
I
babe?
don't like people. I don't like anyone telling me what to do. Never mind a girl I've known for a month. Like, you better stop it.
No, I like my. I don't like a jealous babe, but I like her to be like on me, but not crazy in it. Don't like crazy because I've only dealt. I'm saying I've dealt with so many crazy women. It's mad. That's why. Like, always the thing to myself is I'm just happy I ain't got a kid with her. Do you know when you break up with someone?
that
Oh,
part.
And it's just like
Snap. Like
there's not
that.
one girl out there that I'm thinking this is why I don't.
There's not one.
No, every girl I'm like I'm happy. Like what are you talking about?
That person has to be in your life forever.
Yeah,
You
like
really
once
have to,
this
yeah.
is, I'll be real with you. I don't like this is we're locked in. You can't have my kid and then think we're breaking up. This is we're locked. That's it. Me and you forever, forever,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
forever.
Even if it was
Thing
mad.
as well.
Even if it was a toxic
Yeah, but-
girl.
It's not.
If
But I'm
once
not.
she's got.
But I'm not gonna have a baby with a toxic girl. That's the thing. I'll sleep with a toxic girl. Yeah, that's fun.
Or what if that sleeping with a toxic girl causing an accident?
It doesn't cause an accident. And here's the thing.
Pull out
there's,
game
no,
strong.
there's no accidents.
Oh, he doesn't.
There's no
bear that.
accidents. There's no
Oh.
accidents. There's no accidents.
Strap up.
There's no accidents, bro. If you have a baby, you wanted it. Because, like, babe, unless you're the Virgin Mary,
Bro, all
there's
my
no
guys
accidents.
got kids. They just keep commenting in women, fam.
Yeah, because they wanted it.
I just
Like,
can't believe it.
shout out to Jab. That show would have come out already by this time. But bro, he came on the show. We had the Baby Daddy show.
Came on the show.
Pause for he came on the show. But he got 8 kids.
Hey.
8 kids by 5 women. That was one guy.
Okay.
One man. You know what I'm saying? You women don't care. Women don't care about other women. Like I understand the first girl, but you see the second girl, the third baby mama. Well, didn't you think about the 2 other baby mums when you
Yeah.
became the third? Oh, you didn't care. Okay, what about the 4th baby mum? When you was the 4th one and he had 3,
is
and he
mad.
told you got 3 baby mums. Why did you let him bust inside? Oh, and why did? Oh, but when was the 4th one? Yeah, and the man told you, listen, I got 7 kids with 4 other baby mums. You thought, oh, why don't let me just become the 5th? Like women don't care about other women. If I met a girl and she had 2 baby daddies, then I decided to become the 3rd for any reason, and then it goes pear shaped. You're not gonna feel sorry for me, and you're not gonna feel sorry for me. You're gonna be like, what would you mean? Why do you have a baby? You had 2 kids already by 2 separate men. What did you think?
Exactly.
What? But then all of a sudden,
Fertile.
yeah.
Like, stay
No, but
away.
she will have your kid, and she has a proven track record for leaving men or for men leaving her. Either way, that's her CV, yeah? What's going to make you then go and think, oh, let me become her 3rd or 4th baby daddy? Just like women, why would you then think, you know what, let me take myself and become this guy's 3rd or 2nd baby? Why? Because women don't care about the other women. They just care about their child. And that's what they care about. But he has 7 other brothers and sisters like that are gonna be linked to your child. Like, but why is this guy still getting another opportunity to have a child? Like, a woman with no kids would give a guy that's already got 1 child an opportunity to have another child with her, rather than picking a man that is single and childless.
This already displayed characteristics that show that he's not going to stick around, and how's he going to look after all of them kids as well?
so then-
It doesn't make sense. It's true.
But it's not supposed to make sense. It's just that thing that I keep saying, that women generally don't care about other women. This sisterhood is a
Do you
farce.
feel like it's that they don't care about other women or even their children?
I wouldn't say the children. They care about their children because they care about the children that they have. But they don't care about your kids that you have. Like, that's Like, that's your kids, isn't it?
It's a lot.
It's like Ciara. This is why I never rate Ciara as a good woman. You guys will Ciara's prayer and blah 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 because you got Russell. Every woman wants a simp like Russell Wilson that's gonna come and you know be a stepfather to Future's kids. At no point when Ciara had Future's child, I think she was the 4th baby mum. Yeah, I think she was the 4th or 5th, whatever. He had loads of kids already, right? Yeah. At no point was Future ever the father, like the husband type. He has made it clear from the start of what he is. Okay, all right. She would have had a child by him, and then when Future did what Future did, all of a sudden, oh Ciara, but Future has never changed who he is. If you have a baby Future now, just know he's not going to be a present dad. He might give you money, but he's not going to be there because he's Future. That's his whole MO. But then you have a baby Future, you want to come and cry to me. And then now you want a good man to come and raise that child, and then everyone's going to clap and say, oh, because every woman, what they want to feel is if they can do is go out there and it goes bad for any reason, and there's going to be a guy that's going to step up and he's going to raise your children like it's his, even more than the dad. But not everyone's going to be a Russell Wilson, and this whole thing is what's kind of like, I don't know, it's got women, I don't know, man, it's selling them false dreams, man. Because more time, man just want to clap cheeks, or single mothers. How much man want to clap your cheek? Don't piss me off. You have to be honest, man. Man will always want to clap your cheeks. Act like they don't.
I like single mums.
Well, you like them?
Yeah,
what do you
I
like
think
about
they're
single moms? You
good.
like
I
the
think-
snacks?
I know. I think they've got limited time, so that means they're not always messaging, and they see when they see you,
Oh, let me hear
That's
this.
true.
they want to have like just a good time. They don't want to stress. They're not in like always wondering where you are because they've got other priorities, and they're just good fun.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
they're good fun. Single mums.
I can't lie, single mothers are lit. Like, that's what I'm saying. People say have mummy issues. I'm like, no, but I love y'all single mothers though. I do.
I
got
can't
love
even
for
tell
y'all.
half them got kids most of the time.
That's the
No
problem.
difference.
And you know what it is? Some of them are so bad I can see why they got kids. That's no pulling out. That's why. Them man are not like me. So I'm saying to you, them man are straight. There's certain girls are bad and she got kids. I can see why. I can see why she got kids. Yeah, I can see why. I can see why. I met some bad single moms though. That's the problem. I'm always like, damn, but what am I gonna? I'm like,
They're all
I could
naughty
wife.
as well. They're so naughty, bro.
I know, but I'm like, damn it, I could wipe, but what am I gonna talk about my content now? God damn it, gotta break up. Every time I'm
Wow.
like, but that's gonna mess up my whole content. Nah, yeah, we just break it. Yeah, it ain't gonna work.
Damn.
I know. It's fucked up, right? Guys, 2025's coming. Pause for or 2025's here, should I say? Probably want to drop
Yep,
in there.
it is here.
What are we doing for 20? What's the plans, man? What are we doing? Loyce, talk to me.
Oh.
Wait.
I haven't come back to me after because I haven't even thought that
Suki
far.
Bookie.
I was trying to make it
Hi.
to my birthday.
Okay, so I am all about showing rather than telling because I don't want to have like the evil eye or bad vibes on my future plans right now. So I'm keeping it close to my chest, and I would more like just stay plugged and keep a watch out. You know,
What-
But everything that I'm doing now is more elevated and and a lot of new endeavors, diversifying my portfolio. Let's just put it that way.
Okay, diversify my portfolio. Just yeah.
Yeah.
What you saying, big brother?
Broski, I honestly operate from a place where I work on myself. I make sure I'm not procrastinating on nothing. I've been that way for a long time now. So it's just onward and upward for me, really. I've got a podcast coming. I've already filmed for it. Love to have you on at some point.
Whenever
as
you,
well.
whenever.
More music, more greatness, less excuses, single and enjoying myself, but also a bit of discipline. Gym, healthy, living, more and more, just greatness, bro. I'm going to continue what I'm doing. I think I've done a good job. I'm independent. I've never had no manager except for Jamal, who put me on that. I built myself up.
Don't you want that? So if anyone's watching this out there, like, you know, like the platform, use the platform, man. What type of things they can, you know?
Yeah, man, I'm always looking to collaborate with people, but for me, it's never been that part of my journey. So it's always been very independent.
What
like you
acting?
say.
I see you acting.
I like acting as well. I'm very capable. I'm like you, bro. I don't make excuses. I kick down doors on my own, and
100%.
it's brought me very far in my life, and I'm very grateful. I'm gonna continue doing the same thing with more energy and more power, bro. That's it. You know, I'm gonna do amazing things with my life. I know that I've already done things I'm so proud of. Gee, I can runner up on Big Brother, bro. Like, I'm not saying it's
No,
everything,
let's give that.
but from me coming from where I come from, that's.
I've always wanted to be on Big Brother. Like,
Yeah,
well, when I say I
Big
wanted to be on
Brother's
it,
cool. Big
like,
Brother's cool.
but
I would
yeah,
do
I've
Big
always. It's
Brother.
just one of those things, isn't it? It's just you watch it, like, you know, you watch it, yeah. But I've always just thought to myself, yeah, it's just a draw out, innit? Do you get me? It's always a draw out. I'm like, nah, I'll lose my nut in there. But at the same time, I have to rate people that take these opportunities, man. Like, I think we have to start just taking opportunities, man. 'Cause you don't know when they're gonna come.
Yeah, like this one here for me, it's changed my life.
And I've said no to a lot of things in my life, but I say yes to most things now, just because it's how it opens doors.
100%.
And I spoke about it before. Have you watched Yes Man with Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Seen it? Yeah. Sick movie. You seen it? You don't know what it is? Yes. But Yes Man, it just plays on a story. Essentially, Jim Carrey's in it. He's just someone that says no to everything. He just, one of those friends that you always invite. He just boring. Just no. Very negative person. And it culminates with him basically missing his friends. Like, I don't know, like one night his friends getting married, and then the friends say, "Listen, you're rubbish, bro. Just that's it." And he goes to one of those speakers things. Yeah, one of those guru nights, and a man says, like, you have to say yes, and the power of saying yes, and then it's gonna change your life. And then he starts saying yes, and it's a funny comedy about how things start changing when he says yes, and how his job starts changing. But
There is an element of that. That's true.
see, when you say yes,
No, that's it. It is that life success is that.
when you say yes, what happens is an infinite amount of doors open up. An infinite. You don't even know what doors, because by saying yes, you turn up, and then you come here, and then you film here, and then that video goes out there, and someone sees you, and then, but that's because you said yes to turning up today.
Yeah.
If you said no, the door closes. Nothing can happen from that door. No other opportunities can happen. The door just closes because you said no. When you say yes along the journey, and then you go home on the train, you meet somebody on the train. This is the power of saying yes. It opens an infinite amount of doors. So as much as you can, you should say yes where you can. Obviously, don't put yourself out, but as much as you can, say yes, because when it does that, what that does is it opens so many doors that you have no idea that are going to open. You're going to go meet people. Every time you say yes to something, it creates a different amount of doors. And partly the reason I've had so much success in podcasting, because whenever someone's asked me for something, I've said yes. Like, and I've gone and done it. Whether I was up and down the country, Birmingham, I've said, whenever someone asked me for something, when I was I said yes. And by saying yes, it just opened up so many other doors. And when I say no, or if I can't do something, I also understand that the doors and the possibilities that I can't do. But you can't always put yourself everywhere. But where you can do, you want to be trying to say yes and putting yourself into rooms and around people that, because you'd be surprised. Like like I was in like shout out to Margs and them lot. They put on the New Black had that event in London. And I went there like, was it a week and a bit ago? And, I just remember I met some guy, very successful, some white guy, old guy, multi-millionaire, insurance guy. But we were just mind our own business. He just come up to us and he was just like, I want to buy you a drink. I like you guys. Like, just started chatting to him and he was like, yeah, we sponsored the boxing. We did this, we did that. And then it was just, the conversation started, and before you know it, like, you meet him, then I met someone else. But I was so tired that day. I was tired. I had to be up early. I didn't even want to go. And I was just so tired. I was just like, you know what? It was a weekday as well. I had to be up early in the morning. And I was like, F it, I want to go. Even for a little bit. And I went there. But that opened up doors. And I met people that day. And then obviously that whole where we was as well, there's some other connections. But I was tired. And I think I was sick after that as well. I was sick. But I still turn up. And the power of saying yes just opens, especially for creators. We don't know necessarily where we're trying to go or how it's going to take us there. All I do know is by saying yes, it's opened up a continuous amount of doors that have got me to certain places, whether or not it's back chat, whether or not it's been a studio. It's like, these have come because of other things. And one of the reasons I was on back chat, what Andy said to me was he liked the video of when I went to Brum, for that guy was like, he was asking for my yard. But it was like that video, when I've gone out there to confront him and he saw it, was like, yeah, this is the type of guy we want on the show. But it was because of that video. But that video, I had to drive all the way to Brum for Birmingham because someone had drew me out. And I had to just go and check that everything was okay. But I didn't go there to be on back chat. I went there because I had to handle something. But because it was such a public thing and then they liked how I dealt with it, it then led them to opportunity to put me on there. Fast forward, other things will come from that. But it's just that power of saying yes.
And also asking for what you want to.
Being brave to ask.
Yeah, ask. Not look, someone can only say no. And this is to everyone out there as well. People can only say no. I used to be scared of no's. I'm not scared of no's. Like, I'm not actually scared of that. Because then, innit? I ask her, you got no.
Exactly, you know what he's saying.
But what if you get yes? Some people are scared of yes. That's why they don't ask.
It's very true.
You scared of yes? Marcello, you scared of yes?
No, I'm ready to go, boy. I'm actually ready to run. I'm ready to take on any challenge, man. To be honest with you, yeah.
I'll ask you guys some questions. Let's ask some random questions to you. Earliest childhood memory, Loyce.
Earliest child. Oh my God, how can you ask me such a?
Come on, quick.
Earliest childhood memory right now is me. Oh my God, sitting by a Christmas tree as a kid. Right now.
Childhood memory.
Bro, I was listening to Peter Andre from early, fam.
Whoa!
Yeah, I was really young, bro, and I remember putting it on my ears, trying to sleep with it on, but I couldn't. I remember,
Okay,
yeah.
but I said you can't sleep when you got that music on.
Yeah.
Earliest memory.
The first thing that pops into my mind is like playing in Kenya when I used to live there.
You Kenyan?
No, I'm actually South African, but I used to live in Kenya when I was small. And
South African?
yeah, playing with lizards is like one of my favorite things.
You play lizard?
that.
Yeah.
Okay, sick. Definitely African child. Favorite color? Talking to you. Favorite
Pink.
Colour? Pink.
Yeah.
So you're all blacked out today.
I know. It's either pink or black, but
But
yeah,
pink liner. I see the pink liner.
I see it a little bit. I see it. Oh, I see it. Shades of pink.
Honey.
Cello, favorite color?
I like yellow, you know, bro.
Yellow. You ain't got no yellow on.
Yeah, I think I like yellow.
You're greyed
Like a
out.
nice yellow.
Okay,
yeah.
I see it. Rubber man. Favorite color?
Mine is blue.
Blue. Tell me the best part of 2024 for you.
Moving into my new house.
Sick. What about you?
I'd say Big Brother.
Big
It
brother.
was amazing, yeah.
What about you?
The best part of 2024 for me was I just this like last week I just got management. So
Nice.
Go
yeah,
on, go on,
securing
big-
my like I started off the year
That's big.
doing thank you.
That's big.
I started off the year. It was actually the 31st, like on New Year's Eve, and I said this year I'm gonna go in and start trying to do content creation as a profession, and then that's what this year has been. And then yeah, December I've got my influencer management team now.
Nice.
Okay, so if you had a chance to work with anyone, who would that be?
Oh, like in terms of like content creation or.
Tell me what you're doing.
So, one of my favorite brands, probably to have like my own. I mean, I've worked with Pretty Little Thing already, but to have like a fashion line where I work with a brand like that and do my own, yeah, like that.
Cello.
Who would I like to work with? I'll just say what comes to mind. Craig David, Justin Bieber, Wizkid,
Oh, okay.
Post Malone,
Post Malone. Okay.
and Be Young.
And Be Young. I like Be Young.
I like Be Young.
I like Be Young. I like Be Young. I like what he does, man. And I like how he's got a lane for himself and he just sits in there. It's like he's got his music is Be Young. It's like there's Be Young and there's no one else there. It's just like Be Young sits in his
I like
lane.
him a lot.
Can I just say though, what I did? All right, went to B Young's album
Oh,
listening party.
Okay, yeah.
And he's just, I think it's his first album, correct me if I'm wrong, but please tell me why his album is like songs from 10 years ago.
What, Jumanji's on there?
Yeah, or he performed all of his songs like that he first ever came out with.
So you need new hits?
No.
Maybe it was just more of a performance. I doubt he'd give away his album material in that setting unless they took away all your phones.
No, it was his album, like launch
Is this new?
party.
The
Yeah.
album's out.
Yeah, it was recent. Yeah,
Yeah.
he did a lot. Yeah.
The album's out now. Be Young's album is out.
I think so.
I must have come out while I was in the house.
Yeah. It's,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So what?
Shouts to Be Young, man. I actually know his brother as well.
So what you saying? You're not happy? What you saying? Tell Be Young, huh? Tell him then.
Sorry, Be Young. No, I actually do like his music a lot, but I was just thinking, because the music industry moves so fast these days, and like people are just putting out music constantly. I just thought it was a bit interesting. And there was no free drink. Where was the sponsors?
Oh,
Sorry.
shit. You needed that free drink.
Fair.
So
Not even a Wingstop.
No,
No,
I
not-
feel like even I could get a sponsor for my party, and I'm like not that famous yet.
not that famous yet.
Yeah, I'm taking shots.
No, shout out to all the brands though. I love when they do the brand activations and Windstoppers.
Yeah.
They always got one Windstopper. It's
Yeah,
always there. Windstopper's always there.
I love Wingstop.
Man, I love a Wingstop. They be like, oh, so
And
you
yeah.
guys,
Try.
you guys just go to this event just to go and get that, man. Yeah, like I think I think for anyone that wants to get into content creation, I don't
Yeah.
know, like podcasting, influencing, OF for some of you guys, it's still content creation. It's all work, innit? And I don't think a lot of people necessarily think about what they sacrifice or what it's going to cost them when they put themselves on camera. And it's just it's a journey that if you, I just want to recommend it to everybody because you have to have a lot. You have to, when they say you need to be able to withstand a lot in this industry.
100%. I want to say as well, guys, like as much as I do shout out the Big Brother experience, like the most I've ever lost myself is coming out of that. To be honest with you, like I'm fine and getting back to myself, but first 2 weeks I was like I didn't know what to say. I was in a room full of my guys and I was just like, I don't even know what to talk about. And I could only really express myself around the people that had been in there with me. So when I linked up with them, I was like, oh, there's stuff I want to say, but I can't really get into too much detail. So I will say, as much as it is fun and you get this thing, like, bro, luckily for me, I'm strong. But if you're not strong, if you're not resilient, it can be a dangerous game to play.
Sick, bro. Let the people know where they can find you, where they can, social media
Marcello
stuff.
Spooks on every platform, Spotify, Instagram, all of that stuff. I'm everywhere, just doing my thing. Yeah, man. Find me there.
Loyce, I go Loyce.
On Instagram, it's Loyce's Gram. On TikTok, it's Loyce's Talk. And you'll probably find me still on the last 3 remaining back chat episodes. So look out for me on Trend Central.
Big her up. And last but not least,
So you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Suki Bedo. That's SUKI Bedo, like the red wine Bordeaux, but BED. Get in my bed.
so
you can remember.
Get in her bed just so she can throw you out and not give you no breakfast.
Yeah.
Turn off the central heating.
Turn off the central heating.
That's smooth. I need to try that one.
You know?
Yes, guys, my name is China. I'm the Mandems voice. I want to give a big thank you to all of my guests. Yes, shout out to Loyce. Make sure you go follow her and go check out all the Back Chat episodes. And yes, you go check out her special as well that she did with Midioni. That was the Back Chat. What was that? Off the record. Yeah, where she gets right into deep about her escapades and what actually really drew her to cheating on her husband at the time, breaking up, and then obviously what led her to starting her new life. But big her up for being open and for pulling through. Listen, my boy's he's put up straight from Big Brother, and he didn't charge me for this, so he waived it. Don't be thinking all of you guys are gonna get this freebie because we were locked in way before that.
Come on.
Shout out to Marcello, man. I appreciate you for pulling up through. RIP Jamal Edwards.
Yeah, thanks for having me, bro.
We wouldn't even be having him here if it wasn't for Jamal. So that lets you know again all the work that Jamal did while he was alive. So RIP to him. A big thank you to Suki over here. Big her up, Suki Bado.
Thank you for having me. It's been fun.
Thank you for pulling up.
Actually, my first podcast.
Is it?
I've been on, yeah.
I'm gonna bring you back, and it's mad because I'm gonna bring back Loyce back because I have had a different show in mind. That's gonna be we're gonna get it cracking.
I'll be back.
We'll definitely get her back, guys. A big thank you to my guests. Make sure you like the video. You drop some comments. Let us know what you think. Subscribe to the channel. Turn notification bell so you never miss our upload. And we are out, guys. Thank you.
Ah, that was fun.